Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Yep, stream will start any time now. Okay. I was like one minute late today. 1 minute. Wow, that chat is quick today. Very quick. I've got the low latency on, so hopefully, and I've fixed a few settings as well. So hopefully, it's not going to be that horrible jerky stream like it was last week. Hopefully I fixed it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed that it's not nasty tonight. Let me just hit the Wii mod settings. There we go. All cheats activated, of course. Dreadwolf Netraptor, how's it going, dude? I've been really loving your mods this week. Yes, indeedio. Of course. I hope everybody's well. Obviously, I've been typing away in the chat while the stream's been counting down. So how's everybody's weekend going? I always like to start with that question, make sure everybody's okay. Let me just I'm just trying to figure out, there we go, where this what is that one? There we go, we got rid of it now. Yes, I know, yeah. Ding 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 ding. I know, yeah. Here you go. Right there. On. There we go, it's on. The one I asked for is coming very soon. Oh, very nice. Yes, Netraptor asked for one suggestion, and I got that in, and it's from... I'm not going to give it away. Netraptor can if he likes, but yeah, it is from Jurassic World, the game. But it's not a crazy hybrid, but, you know, stay tuned. Okay, so this week, obviously, let's get to some park loading first. But this week, there has been a breakthrough in Jurassic World Evolution. A new functioning building. Now, I was going to cover this, like, on a little video or something. But I decided not to, because... I wanted to talk about it on stream. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm up to with that. Also, as well, what was very odd was that someone was asking me on Discord about environment rework and how do I install it and all that lot. I didn't actually realise, funnily enough, that environment rework actually has a whole set of non-replace props in there I didn't even know about. So they're installed now. So yeah, that's more options for some of these enclosures and whatnot. Obviously, we do have the lists and lists. I really do need to consolidate these into some kind of I don't know, more you know, clean list basically. Canis Lupus there, thank you very much. Make sure you get your votes in. Remember, I think it was about Monday or Tuesday this week I set that up. A list of every single new species that's released so far for Jurassic World Evolution. I nearly said Jurassic World the game for some reason. I've been playing that again recently. Since I recorded some footage for the Jurassic World the game skins, I've started loading back up on Jurassic World the game again. I'm not doing videos about it. That's how my channel started all them years ago, and them videos are so cringe. I won't be returning to Jurassic World the game. It is a bit kiddie-ish, that game, to be fair. Now, if you remember where we're up to on this, that still looks a little bit jerky, but it's a touch better. Let me just mess about with these settings a little bit more. I want to make sure that this is running well, you know what I mean? So let's just get to this. Output, yeah. Yeah, I want to make sure that this is nice and smooth, you know what I mean? I don't want it that nasty jerky like it was last week. I really don't like that one bit. That's an improvement. I have no idea why OBS can't handle this. I really don't know. So far with the votes, there is something like 1,500 votes gone in from like 150 different people. There's 10 votes a day. Bearing in mind, a few people have said I can select more than 10, which puzzled me, but I tried it myself. I did like a different profile, and came in, did it, and basically it only seemed to register like the first 10 that I selected. So just bear that in mind. There's not really much I can do about that now, but it will just be the first 10 that you select. But the good thing is you can come back every day and vote on another 10. So, meh. There we go. Why not? Keep coming back. Obviously, I'm not going to say what dinosaurs are where at the minute. It does close on the 3rd. So there's still, like a week and a half left? Well, closer to 2 weeks left of voting. So I have put that in the stream description right at the top as well. So if you've not done that already, hop over there, get your votes in, because at the end of it, not only will I be doing a comprehensive video of, what everyone's favourite new species is, but into Enclosure 30, that will be the top 10 safari. So at least one of each top 10 dinosaurs will be going into the top 10 safari at the end over here. Now, oh wait, the stream has smoothed out. Oh, very, very nice. A little bit. The system works. Yeah. Catalyst says, Dr. Grant, my dear Sattler. Spelt wrong. It's okay. I knew what you meant. I think everybody knew what you meant there. So yeah, the big news of this week, the Piscivore feeder. I will just go into this real quick. I wasn't gonna cover it. Well, I did want to cover it on a video, but I thought I'll wait to the stream. Wait for the stream. Now, if you look on your feeder list, as you can see in the bottom left-ish of the screen, there is the feeder list, and there is actually a functioning building that's been added. So, this has a function. It's been added. It doesn't replace anything. And it is just a fish feeder. It's amazing. And that now hopefully will open the door to numerous other new functioning buildings and things like that. That is going to be amazing. I can't even imagine, what is going to be added in future now. If I say from January, when this game was free on Epic Games, don't get me wrong, I bought this years ago with all the DLCs and whatnot, but around January, bearing in mind there was no new species mods yet for this game. There was none of this new scenery. There was no expanded islands. There was no expanded enhanced terrain tools. No dino behaviours. Just think about how far this has come in just such a short space of time, the modding for this game. If I saw this park in around January last year, I wouldn't have believed it was even possible. And now look, we are getting literally spoiled for mods with this game. So yeah, awesome stuff. The Piscivore feeder, and I may have to cover some concept work that I was sent by somebody. Don't know if you've all seen that, but it's a load of concept ideas for functioning buildings and a load of other things as well with its own theme. Now all we're really short of, and I'm not moaning, I don't make the mods, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be one to be like, we need this, we need that, because mod authors get a bit annoyed when people are full on requesting. But another nice breakthrough would be getting more terrain paint. That would be a good one. Yeah, and also extra islands as well would be lovely. Jennifer, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. I hope your weekend's going well. I hope you enjoy yourself. The dog just sneezed and scared the Jawillicas out of me. Jawillicas. I don't know. So yeah, it is customary once per stream to say hello to the dog. So yes, here he is. Streaming buddy. How's it going, dude? You alright? Can you see him? He's kind of like blending in a little bit there. You alright, dude? Hey. Oh, he's a good lad. He is a good lad. It's one space stream. Just say hello. You know what I mean? Say hello to Tazzy. He's a very good dog. He's lovely. Spectro Nemesis says, "Hi man, love what you're doing." Oh, thank you very much, mate. Oh, I hope you're well. Also, I do like to wish everybody well. Yeah, this is the new species park build. I do apologise if the stream's a bit choppy. I have no idea why that is. Like, my PC should be more than capable of handling this. Plus, also, I used to do live OBS setup guides on my other channel. So why I can't figure this out, I really don't know. There we go. Let me go for... We'll go for a bit of that, yeah? And we'll apply that and see if that smooths it out a little bit. Hopefully it will. Just tweaking a few settings. Yes, there we go. Yeah, McDizzle Gaming says, good sound tech, he has a job. He does have a job, yes, and that's keeping me company. Yeah, he's a good lad, that dog. Very well trained as well. If you look back to some of the earliest videos on the channel I ever did, I might have even unlisted it, but I think I called the video something like "My dog is amazing" or something like that, and it's him balancing loads and loads of bread on his face. Yeah, he knows a lot of tricks. This dog is well trained. Bad Eye Riley, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. I was lurking in your stream earlier. That was a long stream. I was lurking though. I put a like on there and I was listening in a little bit. I had a few things to do, but I was there, mate. You know what I mean? Just in the background, just lurking away. You know what it's like. Yeah, but welcome to the stream, mate. Also, some other big news as well. And I will say right now, I don't condone piracy in any way, shape or form. I don't know where anybody else stands on it. Whatever. But this game, fortunately for some and unfortunately for the game developers, it is now fully cracked up to the latest version. Up until this week, basically, if you had the cracked version, it would just be the base game and the deluxe pack. And it'd be way out of date. You won't be able to use any mods on it. But now it is possible. And in all honesty, I have tested the crack on another install of my game. So I can't be accused of pirating the game. It's my own game and then I run the crack files on it. And yes, it has cracked the game outside of Steam and Epic Games. And you can run all the mods on it. And just for anybody who wants to know that, there's the information. I'm not going to provide any links or anything like that, and I don't promote it, but that's what some people are into. So if you don't have the game and you don't want to pay for the game, that's all I'm going to say. Okay. Spectro says, thanks, I'm also doing a modded park on Matanceros with the expanded islands, but my beach dinos are all going to die because you can't put water down near the sea. I'm absolutely sure about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can put water underwater on some of the maps. Anyway, I know you can on Isla Pina. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just. I'm still going to be tweaking these settings a little bit because I'm not happy with how choppy this is. Let me bring up the settings again. I've got this on. Let's have a look. It literally makes no sense. I have no idea why it's so choppy. Unknown. Let's have a look then. Spectro says, I'm trying to find a solution, but it doesn't work. I'm just trying to think what the solution could be. I know on the beach islands you can put water underwater, if you know what I mean. Also as well, I know I was getting asked about this a little bit just while the stream was counting down. I was having a little pre-stream chat. Camp Cretaceous Season 3, if you didn't know, did launch yesterday. You know, it's Netflix, so they'll literally drop all the episodes in one go. So my missus binged it last night, watched it all, told me a lot of things. I've not watched any Camp Cretaceous so far. I've heard good things, but I don't know, seems a little bit kiddie-ish for me. Cartoony style. If it was live action, I'd love it, but you know what I mean. Catalyst says, Robert Muldoon, yeah, when you look at her, she has this look like she's planning something. Yes, Muldoon's a legend. Okay, so, yeah, in the scenery, like I say, in environment rework, I didn't realise there was a whole pack of non-replace. For some reason, I didn't realise there was a whole pack of non-replace assets, including the giant, all these extra rocks that I didn't pick up on. I thought there was all replacement stuff. So I'm just going to have a quick show of what's on this. Lamps Gaming says, hello, mate, how's it going? Oh, I'm very good, thank you, Lamps Gaming. How are you? Bad Eye Riley says, that was a long stream, can't be helped sometimes. I remember way back, I used to do like 10-hour streams and things. Don't know how I used to do that. I don't know. But that was way back in like 2015. I had something like 20 subs, right? Bearing in mind, I've sort of put the channel down, picked it back up around 3 or 4 times in that time. Mostly off, but I'm fully dedicated to this channel now. I had about 20 subs, and I'd stream for like 10 hours. And the watching counter would literally be 0 all the way through. No, not even a 1. Not even one person would watch. Because I was streaming Jurassic World, the game, tournaments and stuff. Real cringy. And I wasn't quite as adept at making videos or live streaming the way I am now. Hopefully I've improved a lot through my years of doing other channels and advice from people about how to improve live streams. Hopefully much better. So Spectro says, okay, I'll check for Camp Cretaceous, but I'm more of a Fear of the Walking Dead fan. Yeah, I never watched that. Yeah, I used to like the normal Walking Dead, but then that got a bit samey, and yeah, it's just The Walking Dead was kind of like find somewhere good, lose it, few people die, find somewhere good, lose it, few people die, and on it went with a constantly changing gameplay. Constantly changing cast. Yeah. There we go. Catalyst says, Dr. Grant, it don't want to be fed, it wants to hunt. I'm loving the Jurassic Park quotes. Keep them coming, mate. I'm loving it. I'll try and do my impression on that. It doesn't want to be fed. It wants to hunt. That was a terrible impression. Lamps Gaming says, just watched this new zombie movie, Army of the Dead. Pretty good. Nice. So, yeah, there's these new scenery items. I like the descriptions on these rocks. Look, this is the 7th rock. The 8th rock, it's what it is. 9th rock, this is a 9th rock in the game and the 3rd I made. Rock 10, the 10th rock floats as if it's straight out of Minecraft, but that means you can kind of use it to make caves. Neat. Rock 11, the 11th rock, I'm getting bored of writing these now. Rock 12. Rock 12 looks like Pride Rock. Hold a baby dinosaur over it. Something else cliche with rocks shaped like this. Rock 13. It's the 13th rock. I think I'm almost done writing these. Rock 14. The 14th rock. Okay, the last one. Hopefully all the rock numbers and descriptions are consistent because this thing was tiring and boring. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Spectro says, I feel you. The last seasons are kind of meh. Yeah. Up to about season 5, and then season 6, 7, 8, yeah, it starts getting boring, doesn't it? Chris, hello there, mate. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. How's Pokemon treating you? Yes. Like Pokemon. Yeah. I mean, it's all good. Lamps Gaming says he's definitely going to check that out. That's all good. Catalyst says, Ian Malcolm, life finds a way. Yeah. That's enough of my cringy impressions. I will keep reading your quotes though. Lucas says, I'm back. Welcome back. I hope you're well. How's your weekend? Bad Eye Riley says, I'll be sure to check it out. Okay. So also there's this lovely leafy log and thorn plants. These remind me of them thorn plants off Lost World Jurassic Park, if you remember that. I have done a full playthrough of that on the channel as well, 100% DNA like playthrough. Spectro says, gotta go eat, +1 sub from Morocco. Well, thank you very much, mate, and I hope to catch you again soon. I hope you enjoy your meal. Yes. There's also this giant redwood, which I didn't even know about. How crazy is that? So I don't know if I'll be using this in the park, but I mean, I did do the dry Dilophosaurus enclosure, the arid enclosure. And I mean, if I put one of these down and move away, look how big that beast is. Like, that just towers. Yeah. There's also long grass in there, which is very, very spicy. The rock arch comes from the Triassic scenery pack. Yeah. Lamps Gaming says, surprised we haven't seen Giganotosaurus in any Jurassic Park films. Well, apparently, the Giganotosaurus is going to be the new antagonist dinosaur in Dominion, possibly. Yeah, I think the Giganotosaurus was one of the main baddie dinosaurs from the game Dino Crisis on the PS1, if you ever remember that. Yeah, okay. Lucas says, new Scorpius Rex is released in Camp Cretaceous. I know, and it is creepy as hell. The way it screams and that, and it feeds into my theory as well that there is human DNA in them dinosaurs. And there has been, probably from the beginning. Yeah, that's enough said. I went on a full tangent on another stream about that, but if you want to hear more, I'll recap. Okay, Catalyst Short Film says, John Hammond, we spare no expense. Yeah, apart from vastly underpaying Dennis Nedry, and that's why he sabotaged the park and led to all of the catastrophic events up to Jurassic World, basically. Bad Eye Riley with a laughy face. Yeah, I know, it's a while back. Chris Rudd, Steve Ruddles, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. He says, a little bit pissed. Oops. That's all good, mate. It's all good. Chris says, taking a break from emulators, I've started playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope you're well. Good-o. Horizon Zero Dawn is very, very good. Lamps Gaming says, I love Dino Crisis so much when I was a kid. They should definitely remake them. If you have them for PC, there is a fan project which retextures all of the Dino Crisis 1 and 2, I believe. Obviously, the clunky tank controls, like early Resident Evil controls, are still the same. I think there has been other mods which overhaul the control systems and everything, but from what I hear, fans are doing a pretty good job. I might have to get Dino Crisis, and if I'm impressed enough by the upgrades, I might even do a video on how to install them, if that's something you're interested in, because Dino Crisis is fantastic. I do actually quite like that giant redwood right in the middle. I will be honest, I did just slap that down to show it off, but votes in the chat. Tell me if you like that giant redwood just in the middle of that enclosure. You'll be able to see that all the way from the swamp over here. Yeah, I like that giant redwood, I will be honest. The stream is still choppy, I have no idea why. So good. Hopefully you can cope with it, and I'll keep with the movements, and hopefully next stream it'll be fit. I thought I had the settings down. What is this? I used to do live OBS setup guides. Live setup guides. And I can't even get basic settings right. What is this? It's not like my rig is underpowered either. I'm on like an i9 9900K processor, which is just, what, in my opinion, one of the best that you can have. Consumer grade at a reasonable price. Well, there was a bit pricey when I got it, but, it is what it is. But it's like 5 gigahertz, overclocked, and 8 cores, 16 threads. 1070 GTX 1070 Founders, 8 gigabyte, 32 gig of RAM, and me rig can't seem to handle a 1080p stream. What is this? There must be something in the settings. I'm gonna have to get to this, and I'm gonna work it out. Okay. Lamps Gaming says, looks pretty good. Bad Eye Riley says, looks good. Chris says, a few more giant redwoods. Okay, I feel as though we're going to end up, these giant redwoods are going to end up kind of stealing the show a little bit, but we'll stick a couple more down then. Just, we don't want too many because they are that big that they'll end up kind of overshadowing everything else. But I do like that. That's good. I might rotate that one because they do look like the silhouetting a little bit there. I don't like it when the trees look the same, if you know what I mean. There we go. As with any of these scenery objects, they do tend to be a touch finicky when they're being placed. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, they don't look the same anymore. Catalyst says, Donald Gennaro, we're going to make a fortune from this. Yeah, me watching him get eaten. Now, if you ever read the novels, the original Jurassic Park novel, Dennis Nedry, like in the film, he says, you know, you can't find someone else who'll do this who bid the same amount for this job or whatever. In the book, John Hammond was nickel and diming him, you know, literally skinflinting Dennis Nedry over and over again in the novel. And that's why he sabotaged the park. Yeah. Kenny Sai says, I hope the accurate models for in-game dinosaurs will become non-replacement skin soon. It'll be cool. Kenny, hello there. I hope you're well. Also, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because I actually had a comment on a video earlier that said about, you know, I did the short video of the bumpy Ankylosaurus skin. And he said, oh, this is the first new non-replacement skin. And I had to comment back like, I'm sorry, mate. I don't know if you know, but towards the end of March, there was the Cretaceous Calamity, 3 different packs. There's Acrocanthosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, and the Albertosaurus, which got 6 skins extra each, which were non-replace. There was the Indominus level 40 skin from a week or so ago as well, which is non-replace. Now there's the Bumpy, the Ankylosaurus skin. So hopefully they keep coming. The new skins are good, but that Bumpy skin is basically a new model. That could have been released as a new species, as far as I'm concerned. It's a different size, different kind of proportions to a normal Ankylosaurus, and looks fantastic for fans of Camp Cretaceous. Yeah, so yeah, if you've noticed with these new scenery mods and everything as well, if you're not looking at the right angle, they do just kind of like pop in, pop out. Do you see that? But hopefully for the park tour, that's not going to be an issue. Also as well, just food for thought while we're on the Jurassic Park films, then I will get building this, the mammal enclosure. This has been on my mind all week, getting this done. I was watching, it was on earlier on TV, Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World film. And if you notice, all of the bad things that happen in that film all stem from one bad decision. Like Jurassic Park 1, it was actual sabotage. In Jurassic World, it's just pure incompetence, right? The Indominus is in the enclosure, right? Owen Grade is there with Claire Deering and a couple of the other park security. Just bear with me on this. And basically, they've got the thermal cameras in the enclosure. And they go, where is it? It's not on the cameras. And everyone starts panicking, yeah? Claire Deering, instead of picking up the phone and ringing the control centre, says, where is it? You know, where's the Indominus, like, and check the tracking thing. Instead of doing that, she runs off to go drive to the control centre. And in the meantime, Owen Grady and the security guard go in the enclosure to look for it. To look for the Indominus. The biggest, baddest dinosaur that's ever existed in the Jurassic Park franchise, and let's just go in and look for it without phoning the control centre. Let's drive there in a hurry, and then when they go in, the Indominus escapes, and then every single bad thing that happens in that film all stems from that one bad decision to not pick up the phone, just drive there. When you look at it that way, it does end up being kind of ludicrous, in all honesty, and it's just one incompetent decision after another after that. You know, the refusal to just kill it, The refusal to use lethal ammo. You know, like 26 million to InGen is nothing, is it? They say, oh, we've got 26 million wrapped up in that asset. Who cares? Make another one. You've got Dr. Wu on payroll. Make another. It's 26 million. Yeah, is nothing to InGen. And if you think of all the disasters that have happened, how many like times has InGen been sued? People have died. People have been seriously injured. People have had maimings, post-traumatic stress. Yeah, and throughout the Jurassic Park films, the amount they must have paid out. How InGen's still in business, I have no idea. There we go. Yeah, Dreadwolf says, yeah, I thought that was hilarious, yeah. So in Jurassic Park 1, there is deliberate sabotage to be blamed, yeah. John Hammond says they'll spare no expense, apart from Dennis Nedry, who will nickel and dime all the time to a point where he feels like he has to sabotage the park to make some money. But there, at very least, there's a motive for what he did. But then it makes John Hammond look like a hypocrite for saying spare no expense when he's drastically underpaying Dennis Nedry, the guy who controls all the park security. All the electronic security, anyway. Yeah. But Jurassic World's a whole different ballgame. You think every single bad thing that happens, right the way, and even the events of Dominion will still be the same, because it all stems from the Indominus escaping. You think in Fallen Kingdom it was the volcano erupting. But if you think if there was all in containment, all the dinosaurs, they could very easily get them out of there. Because it was all running loose, it makes the job a whole lot more difficult. So they could have easily saved all the dinosaurs. Just built another park somewhere, had all the enclosures ready. You don't need all them mercenary guys, you know, with their own agendas. So every single bad thing that happens in Jurassic World Evolution stems from Claire Dearing's refusal to just pick up a phone. But they needed some kind of plot device to let the Indominus escape. But I'm going to have to watch that scene again and see if I can see a phone in the background. If I can see a phone in the background, that's it. Jurassic World is done for me, the film. This game, don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep playing it, but the film itself is done, because everything that happens in that film is all from that one bad decision, not to ring up. She doesn't have a mobile phone. I've just thought of that. I'm from a different generation. We didn't all have phones growing up. Yeah, that's it then. Catalyst says Jurassic World Dominion. The problem is dinosaurs running in the city in modern days. Catalyst says there was a phone, by the way. There was a phone in the background. I know. It's beyond belief, isn't it? It's beyond belief. And it's just one massive fail, isn't it? From there, if you consider that that's the reason why everything went bad, then it all kind of falls apart. Canis Lupus says, mobile? Yeah. A mobile phone? What is this? Okay, so in this enclosure, bearing in mind the Kalenkin released yesterday. I've lost track. Now, if you remember, in the mammal enclosure, I was going to put... Where's my list? There it is. Oh, that's the 1920. Right there. There it is. Oh wait, yep, there it is. There's the early list. Chris says Verizon missed a great opportunity for product placement. Yeah. Verizon Wireless presents the Indominus Rex. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm never buying one of their phones again. Not if I'm getting eaten. Oh God. Oh, you could tell I'm in a good mood. I'm just giggly, waxing lyrical at the minute. So Enclosure 5 then. This is the list of what's going to go in here. Mammoth, the Columbian mammoth, rhino, Kalenkin, Astemino sutures. I know that's not a mammal, the Kalenkin, but it's Cenozoic, Pleistocene, whatever. Smilodon, Paraceratherium, Chinchilla, Megatherium. I'm just wondering if you want to let me know now if you want me to include the Gastornis on that list, and then it's all kind of after the era of the dinosaurs. I know that the terrorbeards are kind of a lot more modern day than some of these other ones, but so's the Smilodon. So are a lot of them, to be fair. But yeah, they are from different eras, but I want it to be like an after dinosaurs enclosure, if you know what I mean. So just let me know if you want me to add the Gastornis. I'm like that with a pen, the Gastornis. If you want me to add it to the list, then I will. Yeah, let's add it then. Okay. Let's. There's not a lot of space on this paper. Let me write this in then. Gastornis. We'll shoehorn that in. Put that in there. Okay, very nice. Catalyst says InGen's been shut down, but Biosign is still a thing. Yeah, they only get briefly mentioned from time to time, don't they? If at all. Yeah. Dreadwolf says, yeah, why not? Canis Lupus, yeah, go for it. So, how would you like to see this enclosure put together? What's the overall theme? Are we going for... it's usually nice to start with what terrain you're going to be putting down. I think it wants to be semi-arid, similar to this enclosure, with a lot of tall grass as well. Like overgrown, grassy. I think it'd be good. Savannah, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, mate, yeah. Using some of the scenery grass as well. Some of them thorns from Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, the game for PS1. Them thorn thingies, wherever they are. Them. They do look very good, I will be honest. They are dinosaurish though, aren't they? Are we doing redwoods? Or I think it'd be best to go for foresty on this one, rather than redwood foresty. Redwood foresty. I think that, yeah, I might have to do that as a sound clip. I do intend to improve the stream very soon. Possibly switch over to Streamlabs and have like bot commands and things like that. Like maybe dino points or something in the chat. And then be able to do commands to make like sound effects on the stream and things like that. With points and things. I think that's a good idea. Seen a few other people doing that. I just need to figure out how to fully implement it, and then I'll get on that right away. Be very good. Maybe even clips, very short clips from the film. So if you type a certain thing in, it'll play a quick clip from the film. I definitely need to have the Indoraptor smile. Definitely. Yeah, I know I do talk about the films a lot, but the films are good. But Jurassic World Evolution's a bit ruined for me now. Not Jurassic World Evolution, Jurassic World is a bit ruined for me now. Now I've watched it with a fresh perspective and kind of that clicked like, what's going on with that, really? Bad Eye Riley says Streamlabs is good and easy to use. Yeah, I had a look the other day, but I thought me setup on OBS is kind of tried and tested. So I'll leave it for now, and then next stream I'll get it figured out. Okay, so let's figure out how we're going to proceed with this. It wants to be grassy, so we'll stick to pure grass then. Catalyst says Universal Studios showed a Biosign plane, so I'm not spoiling. That's all good, mate. It's all good. If it's in the official trailer, it's all good. So we just want to... I know people keep saying about use the intensity, you know, change the intensity of the brush, but I don't think it really does anything, in all honesty. We want it kind of aridy a little bit. Aridy? Is that a word? Bit aridy, yeah. But then I've loads of grass all over it. So what's the best one for grass? Grassland. Okay, intensity. Let's get the radius on there as well, big radius. And then just see how this looks up close. Yes, that's the ticket. I wish there wasn't these plants in it, though. If it was just grass, that'd be much better. But I think it's probably going to be an idea to just overgrow the entire thing to begin with. Just do it all overgrown and then just pick areas of it to not be overgrown. I don't know. Like, just doing my best to describe how this'll look as we go along. Now, I'll tell you what, I may have to start working on these behind the scenes because this is episode 6 and let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is only enclosure number 5. So, yeah, averaging less than 1 enclosure per stream. Yeah. Catalyst says you could soft click the sand brush. Yeah, the problem is it's the Isla Pina map, so there's no sand brush, unfortunately. As much as I'd like there to be a sand brush, there isn't one. But Isla Pina is my favourite map to build on, purely for the reason that with expanded islands, kind of they're all connected on at least 2 or 3 sides by land, whereas Isla Pina is the only map that's connected on just one side. So it makes it very, very efficient to just kind of flatten all to one edge, and then that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad compared to them straight grass cliffs that you see in so many people's screenshots and things like that, just where there's them really out of place looking cliffs. I don't like that one bit. That's not my bag, that. I like, you know, if you're doing a park that's all about aesthetics, you don't want them ugly grass cliffs. They're not even cliffs, and because because they're so steep, the texture kind of goes distorted or stretched as well. I mean, who wants that? So I'm not knocking anybody who does that. I'm just saying it's not my kind of thing. I'd rather have it kind of where it does look like that and looks relatively feasible. Okay, we need to get rid of the 5 on that. Okay. Do it all overgrown grass and forest for this. I think it's going to be the best one, I think. And then do some scenery grass in there. Just have to see, won't we? We'll see how it goes. But this is a big enclosure because there's a lot of different species to go in here. Yeah, so that's looking pretty good. That's overgrown grass. A little bit's kind of spilling over, but that looks alright anyway. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. So let's go to scenery then, and we want some of them thorn plants. Don't really see them in the tall grass. What I'd do is once the tour track's in, I'll add them close to the path of the tour track. Long grass. Oh, I like that, but it's not much longer than actual grass. And obviously if I'm putting the tour track in, and I'm going to have to navigate through, do you know what I mean? And trying to do it round scenery objects is going to be a nightmare. So for now, I think I just need to add some elevation, thin out some of the grass, add some trees, and we'll be done with this one. And then we can move on to Enclosure 6, small herbivores. It's literally this tiny little enclosure here. It looks like a 9, but it's a 6 because that's the way I did the path like that. Catalyst says add best in slot. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Do we all want to see the Megatherium with the best in slot hat? It's up to you guys. Yes. Canis Lupus says maybe a small ditch with the dirt terrain in it, where it might look like the birds will have a dirt bath. That's a good idea. I like it. So I need to kind of create a little ditch then. Bad Eye Riley says I vote yes. Okie dokie. So I'll put the Megatherium. I'll just put BIS in brackets there. That's all good. Yeah, it's it. We'll have one BIS one, you know, kind of bonus prizes for spotting it. Yeah. If we're doing a ditch, it doesn't want to be too deep or anything, but just kind of in the middle there. And then we want the raise tool. Obviously, the bird bath doesn't want to be too big. And yeah, I will smooth this out once I'm done as well. So I'm doing it a bit bigger because when you smooth out, I'll lose most of that water in there. So let's smooth that out. Intensity. I don't want the intensity as high though, so let's get rid of some of that intensity there. Okay, and there we go. Let's have a look. I'll do the detail work on getting that a bit more smoothed out once the time comes. There we go. I'm going to want that radius down a little bit now. Probably there. Okie dokie. So yeah, if anybody wants me to look into Dino Crisis and see if I can get the beautification mod. I don't know what the mod's actually called, but it'll probably be some kind of like rework, something like that mod. And see if I can get that working. If I can, I'll do a guide video on it. Probably get 50 views on it. Yeah. I do tend to find that my long form videos really don't perform well. I don't know why. Then again, some do, most don't. The short videos, however, yeah, ludicrous how well they do. But I'm not moaning. Okay, so let's go round on this and just smoothing that off nice. That's looking good. I'm quite liking that bird bath the way it is. I will need to make that look a bit more arid though, I think. Let's get some rock texture in there. Maybe even dirt actually. Let's go a bit dirt there. Chris says, coincidentally, I was just thinking about Dino Crisis yesterday. Now, if you remember, if you even watched this video, don't know if you did, there is the emulator for PS1 called DuckStation. You can upscale on that up to 8K. That upscales PS1 games to. It's very easy to do. Just get a PS1 emulator, find the game out there somewhere, and yeah, then run it on DuckStation. Very easy to do as well. Right, let me use this to remove some of the plants around here. What's going on? Is that actually removing? Yeah, it is. It just takes a while, doesn't it? Catalyst says, note to self, never mix barbecue with steak sauce. Ugh. Yeah, that sounds a bit rough. I do love barbecue sauce. In all honesty, I am a big fan of chili sauce and chili. Spice. I even keep a bottle of this on the table at all times. Yeah. And funnily enough, the first YouTube channel I ever did was eating chilies. Random. Yeah. Including 3 ghost chilies in one video one time. Like 8 Scotch bonnets back to back. This 15-minute burn hot sauce, which had 15 million extract in it. Now, if you think that a jalapeno is like 2.5 to 5,000 on the Scoville heat scale, and this 15-minute burn sauce had 15 million extract in it. Yeah, and I did like a full, like, tablespoon down the hatch. Absolute razor blade. Yeah. Alexandra, hello there. Welcome to the stream. There we go. Canis Lupus, how is this like bird bath thing looking? Looks pretty good. Is that what you was talking about, like a kind of ditch like that? Catalyst says, was your mouth burning all day? No, about an hour. but my conditions were for doing one of them videos that I needed 2 days off from work. You know, I'd make sure I had 2 days off work after doing one of them videos, because I'm not kidding. The eating it is probably the easiest bit. The stomach cramps and everything that comes after that is hell on earth. Oh, God. And I'm not going to say any more. Canis Lupus said I had one ghost chili once, made me sick. A bit less water. Okay, we'll do less water. That's fine, mate. It's fine. Let me get that. You mean just like a trough, like a long, thin bit of water, something like that. That's all good. We'll see what we can do. Just kind of like that. Maybe a bit longer with the water. I'm happy to do that. So it's kind of like a bird bath through the middle. That's a good idea. I do like that. And obviously the radius will have to go up a bit, because then when you smooth it off, you do lose a lot of your water. So let's make that a bit bigger. And that'll be alright, because the tow track will kind of go round that. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah, if you want me to put in a link to that 3 ghost chili video, I will. It's all good. Yeah. That was my original channel, just simply called Wonders GTA. Yeah. And then obviously I set up the gaming channel not long after that. Well, 5 years after that. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Eating chilies and playing games. What's not to love? Okay. I think I know what you mean. Kind of have the water kind of straight in the bit underneath there, yeah? There we go. I think you meant something like that, right? Kind of looks artificial, but in a good way. Let's kind of see if we can get that. Come on. Like that kind of straight there. Make it look kind of very artificial is kind of what I'm going for there. Can't round that off for some reason, but I'm not really that bothered. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, mate. Yeah, that should be an improvement, hopefully, yeah. Okay, and then get that. There we go. Oh, that looks good. I do like that. Bird bath, bird bath. Okie dokie. There's a question. The Kalenkin, is it a piscivore? Does it partake of the fish? I don't know what that was. Cringy. Okay, so we're just going to want to add some trees. I might even put some other patches in. I'm happy for this just to be a full-blown savanna. This is a big enclosure, and seeing a lot of these big, you know, after dinosaur mammals and all that lot roaming around in the grassy plains is going to look nice anyway, especially when you can see them from, say, the tow track over here. Once the tow track's in, add in some of them thorns and all the tall grass and that around the track. I think that's going to be a good plan, maybe, something like that. Right, it's been a while. Time to drop a save. And I'm going to start overwriting. Oh, no, I don't think I will do that. I think I'll just keep dropping new saves, because I would like to do just a recap video at some point once the park's done, and I could just load up show footage of each bit as it evolved. Yeah. Okay, so landscaping then. Let's get some trees. It's going to be quite light on decorations for this one. But like I was saying before, when I first started this live stream series, essentially I was just going to put a lot of the enclosures in and then kind of do the decorating and the... Huh? Look at that. What? I've never seen that happen before. Has anybody seen that happen before? I'm just placing forests and there's a random tree that's... It looks good. Don't get me wrong, but I've never seen that happen. Let me just have a look at it. Look! How weird's that? I've never seen that before. Right, we're going to want that intensity up. Hey, I tell you, there's just like tons of parrots. I don't know where all these parrots come from, I really don't. Okay, going to want some foresty stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe have it so the trees create like a winding path through the enclosure. That's not a bad idea, I don't think. Okay. So we're just ticking along nicely here. Remember, there is still one enclosure which is unaccounted for, if I remember rightly. Yes, there isn't. But if there is an enclosure idea which I think is vastly superior to any of the ones that have been suggested so far, we'll hold a vote, you know, see what people want as time goes on. So I'm just creating the frame of the trees along the fence here, which is going to take a couple of minutes. I knew this enclosure might have got a little bit tedious because it's just a big enclosure and it takes a while to put all the grass and the trees in. The terrain tools are very good, but they was never built to accommodate like fast tree placement, I don't think. So when you increase the radius, it takes quite a while before any trees actually appear, because it starts putting like scrub down first. Okay. So yeah, is everybody excited then about this new Piscivore feeder and the implications of that? Obviously I did talk about that just at the start of the stream real quick. But just to recap, yeah, there is a new species, non-replace Piscivore feeder that's fully functioning and doesn't replace anything, which is absolutely wild. It really is. And I think for this, if I just kind of fully kind of wall it all off, and then the enclosure gate will just kind of come through that bit there, which will look good, I think. Something like that. Okay, Isla Quadrado is coming along. Isla Quadrado for the win. There we go. Dense trees all the way along the fence. That's the way we roll. There we go. So it's ticking along nicely. Any other suggestions or anything like that? Remember to vote on the new species as well. It is linked right at the top of the description. You know what I mean? Dreadwolf says, it's cool and all, but I have no expectations for new buildings. I guess I don't know what building I want. Yeah, I might have to cover some of that concept work that I think it was Stiven in the Discord. You might have encountered him. He's quite active in there. Actually had some concept work commissioned, and I was going to cover the content of that. It's all very planned out. New islands, new buildings, everything. Do you know what I mean? And I might have to cover that. It might give mod authors maybe a bit of inspiration as to what to add. Who knows? You know, I'm not one for asking for new mods or anything. Do you know what I mean? But just kind of suggesting things would be alright, I guess. And then that'll be kind of the way out through there. That looks good. I like that. That looks good. Catalyst says, I'm eating an apple. Canis Lupus, thank you very much, mate, for putting in the poll link again. That is great. So I'm going to... The tour track wants to kind of wind through fairly dense trees for this. It's a big enclosure. Oh, we got another tree stacked on top of another. Look at this. Has anybody seen this before? Where one tree is just stacked. Look, it doesn't connect to anything. Never seen that before. And it looks as though one of them there is just like trying to do that as well. It's weird. I'm not moaning because it does actually look really good. I'm not moaning. Yeah, tree variety is sorely lacking in this game. Hence why the new scenery trees are very good. Okay, kind of want it like that. That's looking good. That's alright. And then it kind of wants to open onto that big bird bath in the middle. It's looking good. And then like an open section at the end is not going to be too bad of a thing. Want it kind of dense trees and you don't get the animals running around in it too much. Then it will kind of open up into this open area. That looks pretty good. That was pretty good, look. So if we get the tow track here, look, and it goes in. Maybe like a big rock here. Like that. Going round. There we go. And then round here. Then it opens up into this, which looks really nice. Kind of have it so you go down into this brushy bit over here. Yeah, I do need to kind of fix that as well. Just a load of grass in the water. Dreadwolf says, speaking of Discord, someone's impersonating me and messaging people pretending to be me. I don't use Discord. It's not. Just ignore them. Yeah, it's fairly typical, mate, to be fair. It's Discord, isn't it? Yeah. It's a gift and a curse, Discord. It really is. Great for keeping in touch with people. There's some great communities on there, but it is ripe for trolling and all kinds of stuff. And the majority, not the majority, I'm not going to say the majority, but there is a whole lot of Discord servers I've been to that are extremely toxic. Very toxic. So yeah, not gonna name which ones, but there's enough of them. Yeah. Okay, so I like that. The bird bath is now in place. We'll need to put just a little bit more, just to balance it out. There we go, and that side as well. May need to remove just a little bit more of that grass. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Catalyst says, name the Spino Spencer. Spencer the Spino. Oh, God. Yeah, I think Green Warrior, it was his suggestion to put this this really nice Spinosaur enclosure in. I really like that swamp. I will be honest, that swamp is top quality. And I think he's got a few names already sorted, names of his pets and things, I believe. But there is always room to name things, you know what I mean? There's going to be plenty of dinosaurs in here to name. So that's the way that comes out there. So we kind of want to get these trees to stick out a little bit too. Yeah, I will write that name down. Why not? That name has just been written down, by the way. So, after the water. What is this? There we go. Yeah, that was a bit dramatic. After the water. Jim the Brachiosaurus. Yeah, Catalyst, there's going to be no species in this which are from the base game. It's going to be all new species. And there isn't a Brachiosaurus new species because one already exists in the game. So let me know how you're liking this enclosure. Obviously I just need to add some rocks and other decorations and things, but from the Dilophosaurus enclosure, the swamp over there, then we've got the Spinosaurus swamp, then the sauropod enclosure. I'm trying not to move the camera too much because it really does highlight how choppy the stream is. Oh, yes. There we go. Enclosure 13 is the Thanatotherystes. So Dreadwolf says, when you name dinosaurs, could you name a Thanatotherystes Argon, please, in honour of my bearded dragon? Yes, of course. Let me write that name in. Argon, right there. Very, very nice. Catalyst says it's pretty cool. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, I am liking this. Bearing in mind, once this park's complete, I will be uploading this for you all as well to use for yourselves. I will have to come up with some way though of thinking of where to put the one enclosure that's going to hatch all the dinos with just an ACU next to it. So I'll probably leave one of the smaller enclosures. What's 13 meant to be? Thanatotherastes. Okay, so I'll probably have to leave that blank and then just put the hatchery. I might put them in there now, actually, just so I know 100%, and then basically do that enclosure just like last. You know what I mean? Catalyst says it's pretty cool, but the tree overlay is insane. Yeah, I mean, I'll just recap this enclosure right now, just where we're at so far. It comes out, tour track will be like starting here. I might even start it there, actually. Yeah, obviously through the arch. Might put a Jurassic Park gate, who knows. In here will be a load of new species sauropods, all the long necks. I've got a list here. Amargasaurus, Maripunisaurus, Agarasaurus, Argentinosaurus, Breviparapus. And there's a whole load of others that I want to put in there. The Amazonsaurus will go in there as well. Netraptor did that one the other day, and it looks very nice. Very, very crisp patterns, vivid. Do you know what I mean? You know I like that sort of stuff. Yeah, and then you kind of roll down this hill. Jessica, hello there. I hope you're well. Oh, very good. I'm very good, thank you. I hope you're doing well. How's your weekend? I checked Discord literally just as I loaded the stream up. Yeah, so yeah, straight after the stream, I will be on Discord as well. So if anybody wants to chat afterwards, yeah, let me. Okay, I'm trying to remember my Discord name. If anybody has my Discord name, please just put it in the chat. Feel free to do it, and then if anybody wants to message me on there, feel free. Yeah. Catalyst. I'm just catching up with the chat real quick. Canis Lupus said should name one of the long necks Littlefoot. Okay, let me get some names kind of written in here. I am writing these down as I go. Catalyst says Stegos. Yes, there is a Stegosaurid enclosure, which will include hopefully both versions of the Wuohosaurus. And also, I don't know if it's gone back up yet, but there was the most awesome Stegosaurid mod called Hesperosaurus. And it got removed. It's one of the best new species in my opinion. And I'm not going to say anything, but it is rating quite high on the list. Yeah. Thank you, Canis Lupus. If you want to message me, if anybody wants to message me now or after the stream, you ever need to chat about helpful mods, just chatting about the game, just how you're doing, whatever, it's all good. I'm on there most days, and I'm always happy to chat with people. It's all good. There we go. Jessica says, sorry I was late, I was doing a new species. Very nice. Well, you can show me some pictures after the stream. I'm very keen to see. Yes, very nice. There we go. Canis Lupus asks, Jess, how are you? Good, good, good. I'm caught up on the chat. Very nice. Yes, roll down the hill into this. And bearing in mind, this is where the tour track will be. I'll move a bit slower because I don't like how jerky the stream is. But just look how intense this Spinosaur enclosure is going to be. With them Triassic trees. Oh, and you never know, there might be some, by the time this is done, there might be some other non-replace scenery as well. I'm really liking this. Over here there's like some oil drums, and if you look close, there's a load of nests in there as well, so that's like the nest island. Broke down pickup. I'm trying to go for a vibe of this part, like it's semi-abandoned. If that even makes any sense. Rack of ribs. Gotta love the the rack of ribs. Yeah. Dreadwolf says, hi Jess, sent you a message on Nexus. Don't know if you've seen it yet. Or good job so far. Yes, I was running a bit late for the stream, to be fair. Jessica, yeah, but I was going to say NetRaptor's not on Discord, but I knew you was most likely to bump into him tonight anyway, so that's all good. Yep. And obviously round here, look, like an abandoned storage depot, camp, whatever. This is the other swamp enclosure. This is more like the what's the best way to put it? The mangrovey type swamp, with the Dinosuchus, Dimetrodon, Carbonomies, Cemosaurus. Yeah, the pug nose croc, I call it. So we'll speed through here a little bit. Another rack of ribs. That's a lovely combo with the skull head and the rack of ribs on there as well. Very nice. Other little bits of twigs and whatnot. And then through here into the Dilophosaurus Enclosure, which is the novel Dilophosaurus, the novel accurate one. The Cemosaurus, Cemosaurus, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, got it. One's a Cemosuchus and one's a Cemosaurus, but I think it's the Cemosaurus is the novel Dilo, and the Draco Venator, yeah. Okay. There we go. Jessica says, yeah, Canis, going to be good, going good. Wait for new species. Yeah. Coolio, look forward to it. It won't be another turkey. Yeah, 6 foot turkey. No, oh goodness, I don't know. Yeah, and obviously, don't know if you caught this at the beginning of the stream, but there is now the massive redwoods in the enclosure as well. And then now, obviously, we've got to the mammal, Cenozoic, Pleistocene, whatever you want to call it, enclosure. But I don't want to put too many decorations in just yet. I'd rather do them and pepper them around once the tour track goes in, because otherwise I'm going to have to be trying to weave through. And then inside here is the bird bath, because there will be Kalenkin and Gastornis in here. So that's the watering hole. I may have to add some other little watery bits around as well. But for now, I think that enclosure's pretty much done there. So let's get the thingy tool. Just add a little bit of water. I don't want them all to congregate in that gap there. So stick a few other little patches of water in, just where it's creeping out the trees a little bit. Like that. That'll do. Maybe round into that enclosure a touch. It's always nice when water overlaps enclosures, I think. I don't know why. Jessica says, I've done the new species on my PC by help of a friend today. Canis Lupus says, make what you want, Jess. I don't hate. Okay. Jess says, are you going to put my Segno in there? Yeah, I'm just thinking where that Segno is going to find its place. I'm just thinking, because there is a lot of like Struthium mimus. What is the family name of the Struthium mimus? Like, you know, like Iguanodon's like a hadrosaur. You know, T-Rex is a sauropod. No, it's not sauropod, is it? What am I thinking? Theropod. That's the one. Sauropods are the long necks. So what's the family name? Ornithomimids or something in it? Yeah. Jessica says, I changed the model, so now it looks very much like Segnosaurus. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so that's looking good. I like that. That's very nice. So, yeah, I think if we mix in Stegosaurids and the Ornithomimids then. So I will put that. Ornithomimids. There we go. I think half my brain is taken up with dinosaur spellings. Even though I occasionally get them wrong. I did that, the Bumpy short showcase earlier. Yeah, the Bumpy skin for the Ankylosaurus. And I spelt it so right. It's like Ankylosaurus. I'm thinking, yeah, I'd literally just woke up and made that video. So it's probably a little bit cloudy-headed, yeah. Ornithomimid. Yes, yes. Yeah, Enclosure 15 then. Enclosure 15 is quite a big enclosure. I may have to expand into 17. 17's hadrosaurs. 16 is ceratopsians. There's not many ceratopsians now. Jessica says it's on Nexus though. What, your mod's already on the Nexus, is it? Is your mod already on the Nexus? Let me have a look. I'm just having a look in the background. It's not up there yet. Yeah. Is anybody else having issues with Firefox tonight? The stream preview on Google Chrome looks fantastic, but the stream preview on Firefox looks terrible. It's like literally flicking on and off like that. Unknown. Canis Lupus says that's cool. I appreciate all the work that you do. Dreadwolf, many more do the new species. That's the thing, innit? There's so much good stuff happening at the minute. It's fantastic. A personal thank you from me to all mod authors. If it weren't for you guys, I won't be doing this. We won't all be watching. You know, it's like you make stuff, so that creativity breeds creativity, and it just goes on and on and on like that, doesn't it? It's good. So where's that on the chat there? Yep. No, the Segno update. The Segno update. Okay. Let's check this out because I will show that on stream real quick if necessary. Segno. An update available. I didn't see this. Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, is it like a shorter tail? I can't tell what's changed. Yeah, what's changed? So we could chat after the stream, but obviously it lets people know, doesn't it? Kind of what your mod's all about and what's been improved and whatnot. There we go. Kind of messing things up on the stream now. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome there. Yeah. Catalyst says there's a WeMod update. Very nice. At the end of the day, WeMod works perfect anyway. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'm not too bothered about that, in all honesty. Dreadwolf says, no thanks needed, my friend. I'm doing it solely out of selfish reasons. I'm glad you like them. Oh, nice. Kenny says, make a non-replacement skin enclosure. I'm just thinking where that'll fit into the equation at this point. Enclosure 26 is the joke enclosure with clear deering, replacement Yoshi Garfield. Are we going to just like completely scratch that and get rid of it? Because I want it to be serious mods in here. Do you know what I mean? And I was quite reluctant to add that, and it didn't exactly have a huge fanfare. So I will put non-replace skin, and then technically it is still non-replace in it. Non-replace skins, yeah. So in there will be the Indominus level 40, Bumpy, the Acrocanthosaurus, Albertosaurus, and Carcharodontosaurus, yeah. And a load of their non-replacement skins, the Cretaceous Calamity ones. Catalyst says, oh no, not clear daring. Jessica says, look at the neck. The neck used to morph really bad. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. I'll have a look. Dreadwolf says, scrap the joke ones. Yeah, they're gone. 26 has now been re-fingered. Look. Yeah, there we go. Good. Green Warrior! Hello there, mate. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're up to Enclosure 6 now. This is small herbivores, and when I say that, we're talking the micro... Oh, God, it's a mouthful, this one. Micropachycephalosaurus. So we'll write that one in. Catch you in 20 minutes when I've wrote that down. Micropachycephalosaurus. Dilophosaurus. I'm not going to write it all in. There's not enough space. Okay. Jessica says, I made its neck a bit longer and also changed the skin texture and all, and made the tail in the middle. Ah, yes. Very nice. I'll check it out some more after the stream. Bearing in mind, I've not done the full mod showcase, the new species showcase this week. For one, there wasn't that many new species that released. For two, I've been very short of time this week, hence why I've not been able to stream midweek either. So it'll be next Friday or Saturday, and then there'll be the bumper episode 11 of the new species full showcases. You'd be surprised just how much time they take to make with all the annotations and everything. They take an insane amount of time. They really do. Essentially, for 25 dinosaurs, 25 new species, that'll be an all-night job. Yeah, that's an all-nighter. That's starting at 6 p.m, staying up all night till about 5 or 6 a.m. to get that done. Without the render, I'll go to bed and leave that rendering. That's how long they take. There's a lot of effort that goes in. I'm not moaning. I enjoy doing it. Most of the time. But yeah, you know. Green Warrior says, pretty good. My shins are killing because marching band. I didn't know you was in a marching band. I hope it's going well. Jerry the Barry says, dinosaurs! Yes! Okay, well, let's just get this in here real quick. Obviously, every now and again during a stream, for the people who are really cool in the chat, do you know what I mean? I've just dished out some blue wrenches. It's just a small token of my esteem. Jerry the Barry just got blue wrench there, and also Kenny did as well. So, yep, it's all good. We're all on the same page now. Do you know what I mean? Just if anybody comes in talking trash, you have my absolute faith to get rid of them, ban them, block them, time them out, whatever you see fit. If it's annoying you, it's probably going to be annoying me. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. Everyone has blue wrench now. Yes, it's all good. Welcome to the community. Yes. Jerry the Barry as well. I've messaged you on Discord. Just make sure you check. Yes. Yeah, about the mods and things, yeah. Just a question in the chat. Has anybody tried combining Mr. Trudon's dinosaur behaviour overhaul and expanded behaviour? Has anybody tried mixing them? Just a question. There's a Wiimodd overlay by pressing Windows key and G. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Let's have a look then. Isla Quadrado, Windows key G. It's not going to close my game, is it? Ah! What happened? Nah, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Ain't no party like a blue wrench party. Oh, God. Jerry the Barry says, I've got a new phone, currently hanging out with friends, but glad to see this park coming to life. Yes, it's getting there. It's very much getting there. There is now maybe 15% of the park done. Now, if you think, if there's 30 enclosures and that's Enclosure 5 pretty much done, 1/6. So, yeah, just over 15%. So that's good. Catalyst says you have to get Wiimodd Pro. Yeah, I ain't bothering with Wiimodd Pro. I'm not paying for Wiimodd. Yeah, I don't care. I just wait for it to load up and press the keys. Yeah. That's the only difference it'll make, that I can just set it to always load them. Green Warrior says, we got dinos in yet? No, sorry. Not yet. Jessica says, can you make room for my new species in your park? Any chance? Yes, one of the existing enclosures will accommodate, I'm pretty sure. Jerry the Barry says 15 is something. Yeah, it's getting there. Episode 6. And yeah, I was laughing about that earlier. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So episode 6, and I've only just finished Enclosure 5. So currently averaging less than 1 enclosure per stream. Don't know how that works. If you guys want to give me a list of them small herbivores, the same size as the Homalocephali or smaller, that would be very much appreciated. I'm going to do this enclosure very simple. Just a couple of water patches, short grass or rock, so you can actually see the dinosaurs that are in there. So I know there's the like Stegosaurus, a few others. I may have to go through and I've actually had a video suggestion as well. Do the acute dinosaur compilation. Yeah, Zalmoxes. Kyle, have I pronounced your name properly? Please let me know. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us tonight. Zalmoxes, let me write that in, because these are just going to be like what's wedged into this little bit here. I might be able to expand that a little bit into... No, it won't be square. Isla Quadrado has, you know, square or rectangle enclosures only, hence the name Isla Quadrado. The Australia pack ones too. Let me double check the Australia pack. That came out a while ago, didn't it? So let me just double check the Australia pack on here, just to double check what they are. Oh yeah, it was the yeah, if you look, I've not actually fully searched it yet, but it was the Gallionosaurus Leilanosaurus or something like that, wasn't it? Something like that. Australia pack. Let's have a look. Where is it? Leilanosaurus. Leilanosaur. Fostoria Gallionosaurus. Good idea. I'm going to just put Australia pack then. I think there was a thing for... Just having a look. Yeah, no, that's fine. Australia thingy there. Okay, Australia pack. Putting that in brackets there for that enclosure, because that is full of good small dinos. And that'll be about it, I think, for the small ones there. There we go. Thank you very much for the suggestion. That's gone straight into the ideas lists. There's lists and lists. I'm losing my marbles over here. I really am. I'm losing my marbles, but that's good. Green Warrior says you should use the Piscivore feeder in the Spinosaur enclosure. Good plan. Good plan, mate, yeah? Let me just put that in there. Pisce feeder, yeah. A little bit in brackets there. I may come up with maybe a notepad or some sort of spreadsheet on all of this, and then every stream I'll put it out there, and then you can have a look through, and if there's anything you wanted to maybe adjust or suggest, then at least you've got the information in front of you, haven't you? But that'll take some time, I will be honest. Yeah. Okie dokie. Catalyst says, bless me, I just sneezed and it was painful. Yeah. Jessica says, has anyone seen the Gastornis? It looks good. Dreadwolf says, I love the picture that I made. I love the picture that I made for it. Yes, okay. Oh, goodness. Green Warrior. Hey, Netraptor, what's the current mod you're working on? I'd like to know too, but obviously no pressure to say anything. Okay, so let's get some more landscaping in. There's no trees there. What we going for then in this small herbivore enclosure? We don't want it necessarily grassy, do we? That shale looks pretty good. Canis Lupus says, is it just me that thinks the Zalmoxes looks like a baby iguanodon? I suppose it looks a little bit like that. It's got the same kind of head shape. I'll give it that. Okay, so we're just going along here. Okay, all shale looks a bit crap though, doesn't it? We need to kind of pepper in some other rocks. It doesn't look good that that's kind of that rock over there either. It needs to be like that. Okay, Dreadwolf says, I don't really share, but if things go well, the next mod should come out tomorrow. Oh, nice. Catalyst says the stream is laggy. Yes, I do understand that, mate. I do apologise. If you're on a web browser on PC, just hit F5 and it'll refresh the page and it'll bring it right up to date. Okay, so I need to go on there and do that. I have got the stream set on low latency as well, so if you type something in the chat, someone just type in, I don't know, 100 in the chat, please, and I'll let you know when I've seen it. Just type it in real quick, please. I'll show you the latency on the stream. I just want to figure this out. It should be about 15-20 seconds tops. There we go. I'll just wait for it to come in. Kyle, 100. There we go, I see it. Chris says test 100. So, let me know. Yeah. Green Warrior says, you know anyone doing the Scorpius Rex? No, but now it has revealed itself. Essentially, I'm willing to bet that's going to be high priority. I really hope, I don't think it's going to happen, but do you know when it does that scream thing, its arms kind of go back, don't they? Looks odd. Kind of weird, freaky in a way. So hopefully it's not going to have a custom animation, let's be honest, but you know, down the line in future, maybe, with rig editing or whatever, it's ambitious. Yeah, but it is what it is. Yes. So, yeah, right. Just want some, I don't know, just some crag, I think, in here. Let's go for a bit of crag, yeah. Not too much. It wants to look really dry and arid in here. Because too much tall grass, you're not going to be able to see these small herbivores. So I don't want to do it like too much grass, you know what I mean? So just patches. There we go. That's looking good. So come through here, out of the mammal enclosure, and then kind of into this scrub bit, and there'll be tons and tons of little herbivores running around in there. Catalyst says a mix of Indoraptor and Indominus Rex. Ooh. Yeah, it's hard to mix and match the thingies like that, though. But we'll just have to see where it goes, won't we? Like I said, I don't know anything about modding, so I'm not really one to say, you know what I mean? I don't like that water patch there, I'll be honest. It's too big. Just thinking of a way. Possible. The tour track will have to go through that. There we go. Jessica says, was Stegosaurus an omnivore too? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Just wants to be something like that, and then kind of use the removal tool on that bit. It's kind of like semi-arid. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Obviously, that work in progress, that bit. We will come back to that. No, I'm not doing work in progress. I'm doing it now. I've got a plan where the tour track's going to go. So if it kind of goes in there round and round, that's going to be good. So maybe the water just along this bit. There we go. Catalyst says, you read my mind. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, so something like that. So it creates like a little river-ish kind of effect. Yeah. Yes, that looks good. Looks a bit crap, actually. Kind of do it like that. And then into these trees, and then it'll kind of look like there is a river flowing. As you come through here, it's kind of like you see the beginning of it, and then yes, that's more like it. We're getting somewhere now with that. And then have it so it's kind of tapers off as well. I may come back and just do a little bit more to that, but for now that's looking alright. It's got a slight meander as well. That's GCSE level geography kicking in. Green Warrior says Scorpius Rex was the first hybrid, but Spinosaurus was the first hybrid in general. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, I think Camp Cretaceous has shown that was like frozen, wasn't it? And yeah, spoiler alert. Kai Ale says tricycloplots. But I'm quite surprised I read that first time. Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister, that, but... Is that in, like, another Jurassic World game, by any chance? It sounds like it could be. Like Jurassic World Alive, maybe? Tricycloplots? Meh, I don't know. Drop a save down, then. Enclosure 7. Small carnivores. Eoraptor is what I've got listed. There's 2 or 3 Eoraptors. That's a big enclosure. That is a big enclosure for the small thing is there. Kai Ale says Paul Kirby called the Spino that in Jurassic Park 3. Ah, yes. I thought I'd heard it from somewhere. Jerry the Barry says, dude just went to your awesome poll, but the Cenosaurus is not there. I've actually had somebody else ask me that. Is it there? And I have double checked it. The easiest way to check is to go, I hope nobody saw them results. I don't know why I'm even going on that. Oh, yeah. Where's my results? No one saw them results, did they? No one saw the results. Good. Good. Like, why am I showing that on stream? That's going to ruin it. Okay. Right, paste that in. And visit, of course, yes. Now, the easiest way to find, obviously on here there is the list of all the species. The easiest way to find, I might have to zoom out a bit on this, Control minus a little bit. Yeah, go on there, start at the top and use Control and F, and then just type in. So, Cenosaurus, it's right there, look. You see, right here. Let me move that over, look. It is there. It's the easiest way to do it. Use Control F and then search with that. Like that, Psittacosaurus. I'm just coming up with ones off the top of my head. Just ones that have been mentioned recently, yeah. The only one that's missing, I will be honest, is there is one missing. Only one has been pointed out as truly missing, and that is the Monolophosaurus, unfortunately. One of the first ones to release. But I'm not going to justify it in any way. It was kind of sloppy. I did actually have the picture ready to go in as well. But essentially... the Monolophosaurus, I'm not knocking it in any way, but there is loads of other species that are very similar to the Monolophosaurus. It doesn't really stand out. Say, for example, if I'd missed the Seismosaurus, the Dracodon Titan, any of them ones that people always think of, then I'd be like, oh crap, I need to redo the vote. Otherwise, it's the ones that I know are going to be high voting ones, do you know. There are some that are surprising me, though. Really surprising me. There we go. Right, let me catch up on the chat. I was just clearing that up there. It's all good. There we go. Catalyst says, Stegosaurus was supposed to be in Jurassic World, but it got scrapped. Yeah, there is an Easter egg of it, though, isn't there, on the computer screen? Yeah, you do get to see a glimpse of it. Jessica says, do you think we'll get any update from Frontier in June? I honestly don't know. I'd like to hear news of an update. But who knows. What I'd really love to see is just a big update for Jurassic World Evolution that adds fully featured aquatic capabilities. But I don't think they're going to do that now. They don't agree with mods, and it's going to be much better, going to make much more business sense and be better for them to just do Jurassic World Evolution 2, let's be honest. Make everyone pay again, start fresh with the mods, possibly put more protection in against mods. Unfortunately, I can imagine they're going to do that. Or just make it generally more awkward than it already is. Yeah. Jerry the Barry says, sorry, I voted yesterday and I couldn't find it, my bad. It's all good. It's all good, mate. Remember, you can vote 10 times on 10 dinosaurs every day. Just remember, if you choose 10 and then you choose 11, 12, 13, 14, then it'll only count the first 10. Yeah, I figured that out now. Jerry the Barry says, done me. You're not done. You're not done, mate. It's a list of 195, and without using Control and F, they're not in any particular order. So they're easy to miss. There's so many patterns, so many names there. Very easy to miss, yeah. Catalyst says, no, but next year. Possibly going to be getting the update next year then. The update on the update. Yeah. Jessica says, I hope they're not going to make an update where they ruin our modding. Well, that'll remain to be seen, won't it? Hopefully not. Right, well, so the small carnivores that are here, I'm going to extend this enclosure slightly. Kind of needs to be done because I'm thinking there's far more small herbivores than there is carnivores. So I kind of do want to be getting that balanced out a little bit and extending the small herbivore enclosure just a touch. Okay, so let's go back to the landscaping tool there. Shale, mostly shale, yeah. There we go. Green Warrior says, raise your hand if Paul Kirby was the favourite character in Jurassic Park 3. Oh, God. Yeah, it's all a bit lackluster. Obviously, you've got Alan Grant's pretty funny. You know what I mean? It's alright. He's quite comically good, isn't he? Jerry the Barry says, I'm going to vote the Stegosaurus. Yeah, you can't vote like 10 times on one. Do you know what I mean? More like it's like 10 different ones every day. So you could vote like that. Do you know what I mean? Like you could come back every day and vote the Stegosaurus. You know, it's all good. I've tried to make that as clear as possible that you can come back every day to vote. Just so makes it nice and fair, you know what I mean? Nice and fair. Okay. I'm going to have to redo that fence because, if there's any discrepancy, then it's not a true rectangle. I'll go as far as to say parallelogram. no, a rhombus. That's the one. Yep. Catalyst Short Film says you guys probably spent months. Yeah. Jessica says, I don't know what's the problem with them supporting mods. I think it's because Frontier are licensing the Jurassic Park name, Jurassic World name. So in a way, they're kind of careful to not officially support mods, because if they officially supported mods and they made it so like some games where they actually have a mod menu built in, where it's dead easy to make mods, if it's a company's own intellectual property, they can do whatever they want with it. But obviously with Jurassic World, if people start making subpar mods, and if you made it so it was easy to add mods, imagine how many I'll say young ones will start adding in random stuff like crap skins, crap models. There'd be loads of stuff, and it could, in their eyes, maybe damage the Jurassic brand. Got to think of it that way. That's probably why they don't officially support it. But I mean, if I worked at Frontier, I'd be looking at these mods and I'd be like, look, do you know what I mean? We need to seriously implement this stuff in the next game. No doubt. This is, people are going to great effort to make this stuff, and look how much coverage there is of it. You know what I mean? If there wasn't expanded parks and all that lot and terrain tools and that, I wouldn't be doing live streams of park building. It's too restrictive. Far too restrictive. Oh, nice. There's a big old spider on the wall. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see it over there? I think it's kind of in the light. As long as it don't come near me, I'm alright. I don't know if anybody doesn't like spiders, but I was live streaming one time. The keyboard was on the floor, and I was just reaching down to use some hotkeys. Not kidding, I was like that on the keyboard, and a spider ran, a big one, it's about this big, ran over my hand, and I freaked out. Luckily, I wasn't on camera, because I freaked. I literally went, ah, like a girl, and I muted the mic. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent there. Okay. Yeah. Jerry the Barry says, is there any way to add Paul Kirby to the game? Somebody needs to add Paul Kirby. What, like similar to Claire David? Just, oh God. Okay, Paul Kirby like Claire. Okay. Jerry the Barry says, hope it makes it to the list. Love that mod. I've got a shout out in your videos. It's... definitely one of my favourites. Oh yes, very, very nice. The Stegosaurus, yeah. The Sedgy is nice, yeah. Green Warrior says, the first mod I could make if I could mod would be the ammo option of Rex P to scare away Compass. Yeah. Did anybody play the Lego Jurassic World game? It's very good. One for you and your partner, you and a friend, whatever, to play. It's very, very fun. Yeah, the Lego Jurassic game is fantastic, and I played through it with me missus, right, and the bit where you're in the in Jurassic Park 1, because you can play through like the history of the franchise, and the bit where, you know, the T-Rex roars and the banner falls down, and that bit happened on the game, and me and my missus were sat there like waiting for it, and then the banner fell, like when dinosaurs ruled the earth, and it's just like, oh, there it is. Oh God, such nerds. Green Warrior says, my brother and I did a glitch to get large carnivores out on Main Street, and we had some fun with that. I can imagine. Yeah. There we go. Just going to add a little bit of treeage over here. Light treeage. Ugh. The hell's that? That's weird. Okay, let's put the radius up a bit and the intensity then. Just want some forest to hide the fence. Oh, I hate it when that happens. You know, when you're using the controller on the context menu, and yeah, you go to, you know, change the intensity, and then you're like, oh, I'm back to crag again. Where's me trees? I don't want crag. Who wants crag? It's very rare you want crag. Kai Ale says, I remember that, I got patched though. Just let me know, am I pronouncing your name right? Kai Ale. Looks like it's about right. Yes. Just making sure. Your name is reminiscent of somebody else who I know as well. Starting to suspect you may be that person, but who knows. Okay, Dreadwolf says, I actually love crag. Cat, hey. Yeah, I mean, crag's alright, apart from when you're not expecting it, you know what I mean? Okay, Green Warrior says, yeah, I think you had to trick the gate sensor and keep biting until you escape. Trick. Okay. Kai Ale says, just say Kai. Okay. That's cool, Kai, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, Green Warrior says, crag is the only one I don't use. Yeah. On the Jurassic World Evolution Discord. I do know him from there. I know him from a few places, to be fair. If you are the one, please reveal your true identity. Jessica says, sorry to go now. Bye-bye. Good night. Yeah, yes, have a good night, and I'll speak to you again very soon, okay? I'm very keen to see what you're working on now as well. Green Warrior says, challenge to wonders, say lol. When the time comes. Jerry the Barry says, played the Lego ga.ew. The Lego game, I think. Yeah. Yes. Played the Lego game with. Okay. Right, so I've extended the small herbivore enclosure. So now the tall track will kind of come in here. Go round. Cut through the trees. Might even reduce that water a little bit. Round through here. Played the Lego game with your sister. Yeah, that's cool. Catalyst says I'm in the US, so it's dusk. Yeah. In my spare time, I might try doing a long play of the Jurassic Lego Jurassic World. I think what will happen though is, you know, like with the Lego Star Wars, are doing like the Skywalker saga. I think what will happen is once Dominion comes out, I think they'll do like a full one. Do you know what I mean? Green Warrior says, I'm in Indiana. It's still bright. Where are you? I'm in England. It's definitely not bright over here. It is now 22 minutes past 1 in the morning. Jerry the Barry says, oh my effing dog, my new phone is killing. Frick. Yes. Yeah, I realised Green Warrior is one of them, yeah. Catalyst says, Texas. Jerry the Barry says, I hate autocorrect. I guess you mean autocorrect. Whee! I do occasionally get that, you know, in the comments when people are frustrated. I don't know why. All caps. Whee! There's one time, what is it? Oh, I did a guide video for how to download and install my 100% Sonic Air save file, and yeah, that's the one. And yeah, it must have been some kid or something. Like literally a 2-minute video, right? Just imagine this. A 2-minute video of literally just, right, download this, go to this folder on your computer, drop that in, you're done. Yeah? This, and I got a response. This file has wrecked my game. Now you will regret. How do you respond to a comment like that? You know? Oh God. Okay. Green Warrior says, "Dang, you guys don't have a mask mandate anymore?" No, you still have to wear masks, but things are opening back up now, so hopefully it's going well. Jerry the Barry says, my new phone keeps zending. Yeah, whatever you type in the chat, the way it's spelt is the way I'm going to read it from now on, just for comedic value. Dreadwolf says, yeah, oh yeah, just for the, it's like, funny face. Green Warrior says, every time I reload the video and get an ad, do you get dollars from those? Yeah, but the amount is so minuscule, you know what I mean? So, honestly, and as well, as part of YouTube's terms of service, I can't encourage anybody to keep reloading for ads or anything like that, so can't encourage you to do that, you know? That's all I can say, really. Chris says there are no words. I know, it's crazy. Catalyst Short Films says, me saying "re" in real life sounds like a bass booster. Yeah, like, "re." What is it? There's something like that, with like a vein popping out the head, like "re." Like, it's so, oh God, so like stressed. Oh God. Jerry the Barry says, I'll stop sending messages. Sorry, my phone keeps sending while I'm typing. I'm sorry. Yeah, Green Warrior says I'll reload the video until you have $1. I can't encourage that. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Jerry the Barry says I'll stop. Green Warrior says that'll be my donation. It's all... Listen, mate, it's all good. You know, I've been doing YouTube, live streaming, doing all sorts for like, let me just think, 11 or 12 years. Never made a penny out of it, mate. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about that. I'm not in it for the money. The button's there. Don't get me wrong, but I'm never going to encourage or say to anybody donate or anything. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. I will be honest right now. I've never donated to anybody on YouTube. I've never joined anybody's membership thing. I even run ad blocker. Yeah, there we go. So it shows you, that shows you done it. You know what I mean? So I deserve nothing. Okay, right. Enclosure 7, small carnivores. So I kind of want to repeat. That's not a bad idea. I may even have that river as kind of a theme that maybe even runs through all of these. That's not a bad idea, maybe. Enclosure 9, Herrerasaurus rigs. And I've actually got the Herrerasaurus ones written down because, if you know, I did the Herrerasaurus compilation. Now, weirdly enough, I don't know why, but I did that Herrerasaurus rig compilation. And it was like 15 Herrerasaurus rig dinosaurs, right? And I uploaded that, and within the space of like 2 days, it had hit like 30,000 views. I've never seen anything like it. It went flat, 30,000 views, and then flat again. Yes. Yeah, okie dokie. Catalyst says, I had money to donate. Sadly, I spent it on the stuff I needed. Hey, dude, it's all good. I've just explained my position anyway. It's all good. I'm a bit of a cheapskate when it comes to YouTube, I will be honest. So, you know what I mean? I don't judge anybody for doing the same thing as what I do. Jerry the Barry says, OMFK, my phone, comma. Yeah. McDizzle says, the Lego games are mad fun, Jerry the Barry. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, they are made for kind of kids, but the Lego games they do have some adult type jokes in there as well, which are, do you know what I mean? Just go over most kids' heads, I guess. Jerry the Barry says, commented, did what I wanted for a sec. Oh, comment did what I want. Oh, okay, yeah. Canis Lupus says, there's a good day then. Oh, okay. Green Warrior says, assuming you forgot about every Spino video, I have a funny comment to comment on. Omit when it comes out. Okay. Yeah. Also, I was thinking about maybe branching out a little bit into kind of commentary, a little bit, reaction type stuff. But, you know, it would be mainly based upon reactions to gaming related things, you know what I mean? McDizzle says, I've got 2 Star Wars tats, so anything Star Wars I'm down with. Very nice. Yes. And also, I've got an idea for a short video. Do you know that meme of the guy sat at the table sipping coffee and it's blah, 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 change my mind? And it'll be literally just open with that for 2 seconds and just be like, the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park have always had human DNA, change my mind. And then every bit of evidence that they've got human DNA, just push. You know. Jerry the Barry says, if I get home in an hour, I'll donate Somerville for the trouble. I put you Truff. Truff. That's all good. Yeah. Green Warrior says, green is the best colour. Change my mind. I don't know. That weird purple, like pimp purple, is a cool shade. McDizzle says, you'd be great at commentary reaction videos. Yeah, I think so. I think it's time I branch out a little bit. I do notice that a lot of these reaction channels are getting a lot of traction and everything, and I think kind of just playing a video and pausing it now and again to give my opinion, it'd go down pretty well. I do have quite a lot to say about everything, really. Catalyst says, well, raptors have the brain of a human. I don't know exactly about how scientifically accurate that statement is, but they do seem to have capacity for learning and understanding kind of complex puzzles and things. But probably not the probably not the exact brain of a human. But Green Warrior says, wait, your favourite colour is pimp purple. Is that your job? Oh yeah, man, pimping 24/7. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh God. Sometimes I think to myself, you know, I'm so cringe. Can't beat a bit of cringe though. It's all right. So I kind of want to make it look a bit like a meandering river there. This is for these small carnivores in here. Let's just line the enclosure there with some more trees and parrots. Green Warrior says, that's just life. Everyone's a bit cringe. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, there's a reason why I unlisted most stuff on this channel from when I first started. Yeah. You still see a little hint of that now and again. Do you know what I mean? Like in some of my earlier videos, you see me with like really long, messy hair, a long beard like this. You know what I mean? Don't know what I was thinking. Kind of throwing up this weird W thing, thinking it was cool. Not West Side. I actually live on the East Coast of England, but it's like more Wonders. You know what I mean? Throwing gang signs and that. What's that all about? That's how it'd be interpreted, throwing gang signs, but in reality, no, it's not W for West Side or West Coast, it's W for Wonders GTA Gaming. The fact that I'd even have to explain that ruins it, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Catalyst says, cringe makes the world go round and cringe makes the world happy. I don't mind being cringe. It's all good. Jerry the Barry says, it's my phone. I'm sorry. No, it's actually very entertaining, mate. I don't mind one bit. Lord, I'm having Jerry the Barry problems over here. It's funny, mate. It's funny. I'm enjoying it. Right, these enclosures here then do look a little bit flat. I'm going to have to do a little bit of elevation. Let's go for wide radius, quite low intensity, and just kind of add a little bit of slope here and there, just so it's not completely flat. When it's just dead flat, it looks ridiculous. I can't use it there because that'll ruin things. And then a little bit of a mound going that way, and then at least there is slight elevation changes. When it's just flat, it's rubbish, innit? Oh, I just lost a bit of water there. Now, well. Okay, so we've got, yeah, slight elevation, just like that. We don't want it too extreme, but that looks good going down there. That's nice. That there might need smoothing off, but I'll focus on that a bit further down the line. Okay, I do need to get that radius down a little bit, and even more so. Kind of raise this bit up here so it kind of blocks some of the view off of that sea over there. Jerry the Barry says, real life raptors are pretty smart, probably as smart as a crow. They are one of the smartest species alive today. Yeah, what you've got to understand is, though, what I'm getting at is that essentially, say if you went to a bird's nest and we do compare velociraptors to birds quite a lot. If you go to a bird's nest while it's not there, and say it's got a clutch of eggs, maybe 5 or 6 eggs, yeah? And you remove one egg, and it comes back, probably won't notice. There is some birds that go to other birds' nests, right, and place their own egg in its nest. And when the egg hatches, so that proves that the bird doesn't realise there's an extra egg, right? And then when it hatches, it looks completely different to the other chicks, right? Still doesn't realise it's not its own egg. So in Jurassic Park 3, when the guy takes the egg, the fact that the raptors know and hunt him down over the egg proves to me that there is higher intelligence than just like bird intelligence in there. Actively seeking something that you've lost, and tracking something, premeditated tracking of a group or something, proves to me that there's more going on in the brain of these creatures. And like I say, spoiler alert, in Dominion, I think the big reveal, or one of the big reveals, is going to be that some of the dinosaurs have most, or even all of the dinosaurs have potentially had human DNA in, right from the beginning. Yep. There's so much evidence for it, it's incredible. Jerry the Barry says, I think I've got my phone working. No. Oh my God. Catalyst says, I'm going to send you a photo of Jurassic Park in Jurassic World Evolution Remastered, and you can feel free to show people, but it'll be a map POV. Yeah, okie dokie. Is that in Discord, is it? I don't really want to open Discord while I'm streaming because people message me and I get pings, and it'll just be like ding, ding, ding in the background, and I don't like that. And notifications possibly popping up and things like that. Yeah, not my kind of thing. That's why I close Discord while I'm streaming, and Skype, and any other way people can get in touch with me on the computer till the stream's over. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right then. Yeah, you don't have to do it now. Yeah, that's all good, mate. Yeah. Okay. So I'll have a look straight after the stream. Like I say, straight after the stream, I will be hopping on Discord. And, yeah, I'm happy to have a chat with anybody about how this is going. This is nice tonight because that's 3 enclosures. 3 enclosures done. That is setting a new record. Bearing in mind it took 1, 2, 3. By tonight, we'd started episode 6 and only done 4 enclosures. So to get 3 in place tonight is lovely. That is very, very nice. And yeah, I don't know why the stream is so laggy. I don't know. Canis Lupus says, I heard that originally there was a Jurassic Park 4 in the making with plans, the idea of a dino-human creature before Jurassic World came out. Actually, no. That was a scrapped or rejected script that was going to be Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic Park 3, they struggled to know where to go with it. And essentially, the original script that was proposed for Jurassic Park 3 was that InGen, to make some money, had started incorporating dinosaur DNA into humans to create super soldiers. I believe there is some concept art of that as well, and it looks ridiculous. Yeah, but that was scrapped in favour of the, Escape the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3, the way it was actually done. So, yeah. So it shows that the script writers have, as well, been keen on doing dino hybrids. Yeah. I'll catch up on the chat and then I'll give you my opinion. Okay. Green Warrior says, besides being a pimp, your fear is making me think you work for Universal. I don't work for Universal. I'd like to, but I don't. Yeah. Jerry the Barry says the species that lays its eggs in other birds' nests is called Coaxvogel here in Dutch. Pronounce that. I hope I pronounced that pretty well. Yeah. Catalyst says InGen needed to be sued. Oh, God. Canis Lupus says, okay, the idea of it seemed weird. Yeah, it is a bit of an odd concept, to be fair. Bit odd to wrap your head around, really. I'm definitely glad that they scrapped that idea. That was terrible. But if you think about it, in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, it's literally just skimmed right over that the girl in the film, the young girl, is a clone. She's a clone of her mother. So InGen will dabble in human DNA and human genomes. Yeah. I've only just noticed that. Green Warrior pointed that out. Jerry the Barry. The species that lays its eggs in other birds' nests is called Coaxvogel. I'll do my best here in Dutch. Pronounce that. Yeah, I know it's not your bad spelling, mate. It's your phone messing up, but it's all good. I had to laugh at that. Yeah, it's all good. Oh my goodness. Catalyst says Indoraptor had human DNA, so they already started. Yeah, I do believe the Indoraptor has human DNA. I can't show it on stream as much as I want to, but I'd love to bring up a clip of Fallen Kingdom. Do you know where, and I've referenced this before, and I will include this in the short video, the bit where that the mercenary guy, the leader of them mercenaries, he collects the teeth, doesn't he, from the dinosaurs. The Indoraptor is sedated, right? And while it's in the cage, he climbs in with it, and he kind of nudges it in the head with his foot, quite firmly, so its head rocks from side to side. And then the camera changes to another angle, where you see the side of the Indoraptor's face that he can't see, right? And literally, the Indoraptor opens one eye, goes like that, looks around, and before it shuts its eye, it smiles on one side. You see it smile, and then it closes its eyes and prepares its ambush on the guy. If that's not human DNA, I don't know what is. Green Warrior says, who else stayed up all night to watch Camp Cretaceous Season 3? No, I didn't. My missus did, though. Yeah. Yeah, Green Warriors, I know not wonders. Yeah, Jerry the Barry, yeah, Ukes. Yeah. Catalyst says, yes, sedated. Indoraptor. Jerry the Barry, Fry, Flicker, Frick. Frick. You pronounced it right. Oh, thank you very much. Coaxvogel. I'll remember that. I'll try to remember that. Okay, so Enclosure 8 then. We have the Iguana Colossus. There was also a few other good ones. The Hadrosaur was good. Hadrosaur. And there was another good iguana mod as well. I will have to look. It was quite recent. And I'll put a +1 on there. And then we've got all the Indoraptors right there. Indoraptors. Iguanodons. I had to look at the list. I just went completely blank there. Like, what's the name of that dinosaur I was just talking about? Iguana Colossus. Oh my goodness. And these need a bit of space to roam around. So how should I approach this Iguana Colossus enclosure? Okay, you pronounce it right, except the OE is pronounced as U though. So it's Coaxvogel. I'm trying to figure that out. Jerry the Barry says, look. Okay. Green Warrior says, wait, Hadrosaur is a dino and not just a genus. No, I think the Hadrosaur is a dinosaur of its own. Let me just double check that. Let me have a look. Let's bring it up. I'll have a look on the new species list first. Control F. Huh? Yeah, Hadrosaurus right there, look, that one. And then if I look on some generic Google search, Hadrosaurus, meaning bulky lizard, is a genus of hadrosaur. Yeah, so it is a legit species, yeah. Images, have we got any relative size? Oh, well, fossils. I always like to see the relative size to a person. That's what I like to see. Oh, it's quite big as well. Yeah. Okay. Right, just double checking that. Catalyst says, Indoraptor, I should know you from somewhere human, like someone put Velociraptor DNA inside me. Green Warrior says a plains with tree. I think 5, the tall skinny one in the base game. Let's have a look then. 5 trees, the tall skinny one. That looks maybe it. Yeah, I'm kind of losing track of what the base game trees are at this point. Fallen redwood. No, that's not it. Oh, that does look good though. Oh no, that looks trash. Looks trash in that enclosure, not trash overall. I'm like, which one's the base game tree? It's not that one. Green Warrior says, I always thought the Gallimimus was small, but it's a 10-foot turkey. Yeah, it is quite big, yeah. Okay, so the Green Warrior, which tree specifically are we talking? The natural scenery tree too? Micah T, hello there, welcome to the stream, man. How's your weekend going on this lovely Saturday night / Sunday morning? Depending on where you are. Green Warrior. Oh, yes, the tree too. Okay, yeah, I've added some... oh, it's not even that enclosure, it's this enclosure. Okay, so let me put in tree 2 then. In this section here. Tree 2. In brackets, because if I put them trees down as scenery items, and then I want to adjust the landscape, they'll kind of go all round. Do you know what I mean? There we go. McDizzle says, hi, Micah T. There we go. Jerry the Barry, holy moly, that was better than Dutch. That was better Dutch than so. I think when you're watching the stream, mate, I think you must be quite far behind. That was a good few minutes ago. Catalyst says, if modders could, can you add West Indian lilac as a feeder and animals eat them and get a disease? I'm asking too much. Yeah, I'm honestly not too sure. I wondered what that was. I've just made myself jump there. Jerry the Barry says, some of my friends talk. Okay. But who so? Oh, dearie me. I'm losing track. It's all good though. It's all good. Right, let's go for some light remodeling here. Not going to go too insane. Just want to give it a little bit of dimension to the enclosure. I don't want to be don't want it to be too flat, you know what I mean? Even if it is going to be similar to like planes or something. Okay. Remember that a lot of these fences that you see, I'm going to do as invisible fence as well. So I'm not going to be too hard. Not going to be too hard to do that. Micah T says, has anyone created a mod to get clear water on the island? No, not yet. You have to pick an island with clear water to begin with. What else would be nice as well, and I think it'll be a way off, is a waterfall tool. That would be lovely. Just to add a waterfall in wherever you see fit. Green Warrior says, hey Gary, is your problem accidentally pressing send? Because that's my that's my problem too. Okie dokie. I have kind of rushed into doing this. I'm going to go just a little patch of shale here and there. I don't want it to look like too fabricated. Let's just go a little bit of shale, just where it looks like it's kind of throughout this enclosure and the next one. It's kind of like starts heavy shale there with a bit of dirt, and then as you come through, it's like that, yeah, and then get a little, very small amount of dirt patches just to make it look a little bit more natural, yeah, something like that, and then a little patch of it on that island, like that, yeah. That looks good, or maybe even just round that bit, like so. I like that, that's good. Jerry the Barry says, sorry, I'm a few minutes behind. Yeah, that's all good. Refresh. Do the refresh button. Yeah. Refresh the stream and you should catch up. Yeah, the latency on the stream is no more than 20 seconds, I don't think. From the tests we did not long ago. Okay. Okay, so I've just put a little, yeah, there's some finishing touches on that. Just kind of, yeah, that'll do. Jerry the Barry says, "Oh my God, I'm ruining this stream." No, you're not, mate. You're providing valuable entertainment. You see, the more things you post, the more things I've got to talk about. So it actually helps me a lot. Don't worry. What makes it harder to do a stream is when the chat doesn't move. Yeah, that's when it makes things tough, because then you are literally talking to yourself. When people are putting things in the chat, it's back and forth. It's very nice, very easy to keep a stream going when it's like that. Constant ideas and everything. It's a conversation at that point. Green Warrior says, I'm going to have to ban you for spam. Jerry the Barry's got his own blue wrench now, unfortunately. That's fair. Oh, God. Oh, dearie me. Oh, God. Let's drop a save. It's I've put a few thingy in there. Okay. Green Warrior says, oh, okay, here you go, Wonders. Dinosaur. Oh, God. Yes, Dino. Baby Yoda Games, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Green Warrior is just loving the dino spam there. Okay. Dreadwolf says, Dear Devil, I'll look away for 1 second. Yeah. I think these enclosures are going really, really well. I think they're going very well, actually. So now it is Iguana Colossus Hadrosaur using tree 2. Just a few trees. Okay. Jerry the Barry says, I refreshed. Yeah. Green Warrior. Yeah. The thing is, the faster the chat moves as well, it boosts engagement. So the stream gets promoted more when the chat moves quick for some reason. Yes. Oh my goodness. It's like that. Let's just, Dino. Jerry the Barry says, Green, I'll ban you for spam. Dino. Oh, God. Yeah, Green Warrior says, no, I'm sorry. Oh, crikey. But you're keeping me entertained, right? So that's all good. Right, let's chuck some water patches down. It's always good to kind of get that out the way early. Get a couple of watery patches. Didn't want it too... Oh yeah, I like that. It's kind of staggered. I think if I try and round that off though, it's just gonna... Yeah. Green Warrior says I'll start. Dreadwolf says the Senate says do it. It's gotta love the enthusiasm. Yes. Jerry the Barry says I'm glad I'm not ruining it. Dino. Ding. Oh God. There we go. Smooth these off. Yeah, I knew we was going to lose a little water patch there. That's all good. Don't care. Probably lose that other one a little bit as well. No, that's all right. God, the chat is lit tonight. Dino. 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 Dino, dino, dino. Oh, alternate dino. He's found another dinosaur. Oh, Christ. There we go. Let's get the thing in. Obviously, I'm not going to respond to every dino. Right? I do my best to respond to everything in the chat, but I can't respond to them all. Alt dino, alt dino, alt dino. Right? Oh, God. I'm easily amused. Okay, let's put some light forest then round here. And we're doing good. Them parrots there, I'm very tempted to try that Dimorphodon mod, which just changes them into very basic looking Dimorphodons. We'll see. I kind of like it when the water looks like it comes from like some legit place. Treadwolf says, this is getting out of hand now, there's like 1,000 of them. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do the impression again. For anybody who's just like tabbed out listening to the stream, yeah, me saying dino over and over again's, you know, outside of any kind of context is probably going to get quite boring. But in the chat, I don't care. Dino, 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 dino. I just can't help myself. Okay, right, so we've got that going through. Gonna frame the enclosure. Canis Lupus says, what's the most used dino rig for new species mods? Herrerasaurus. Herrerasaurus has now 17 new species, I believe. But there was a list I did, wherever that's gone, of... Where's that list? Oh, yes. I originally thought that the Proceratosaurus and Troodon rigs were the same, but they're not. They're about the same size, they've got the same articulation on the limbs and everything, but they're not exactly the same. But if there was, then the Proceratosaurus and Troodon rigs would be the most popular. There is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 in total. I think there's 13 Proceratosaurus and 7 Troodons. Jerry the Barry says, oof, got to go for a second, currently at a friend's house. I'm going to go home. So I'm going to log onto my PC so I can type correctly. That's all good, mate. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. Might be 5 minutes, might be 15, might be 30. But it's probably around 10. Yeah, just going to finish this enclosure because I feel like I've made so much progress on this tonight. Do you know what I mean? Already been going, what do we think? 2.5 hours. Yeah. Green Warrior has Dino Alt Dino, and in that fashion, I'm not going to repeat everyone. In that fashion, yeah, he says he's got all the spam out of him. But, yeah, Jerry the Barry says, see you again in 20 minutes. Okay, mate, if I'm still around, yeah. What I'll do is, I do actually need to go for a wee. So I may just drop a save right now, nip for a wee, and grab a fresh drink, and come back in 2 or 3 minutes, maybe. Oh, Chris has joined in with a cow. Yeah. Okay. So if I literally just nip for a drink and get and have a wee, then I'll go for maybe another half hour to an hour. If you're all happy with that, it's all good because we're making serious progress here. I feel like because not streamed all week, I don't claim to stream all week, but I do. Last week I managed to get in like a Thursday, Friday and a Saturday, I believe, in a row, or maybe a Monday, something like that. So I do want to do at least one midweek stream and announce it, but I didn't manage to get any done this week. I've been quite busy. So if you give me, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, that's all good. I'll come back and we'll carry on. Yeah. Okay. Dreadwolf says the longer the better. That's what she said. Okay. Okay. No comment. Okay. Right. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay. I'm back. Hello. Yes. Let me catch up on the chat there. Green Warrior says, "Oh, NetRaptor, I'm going to have to ban you for an inappropriate joke." That's all right. That's all right. It's fine, that one. Jerry the Barry says, "When are you going to stream again?" Possibly. Very possibly tomorrow night. If not, maybe Tuesday night. If not, maybe Thursday night. Maybe one of them. Maybe. Who knows? It kind of depends on certain things. So, yeah. If I'm going to stream, sorry for that little bit there. If I'm going to stream, I will announce it on the community tab and schedule it in. If it's midweek like that, I'll schedule it in at least an hour or so before I go live. It's hard for me to tell if I'm going to get the time, but if I'm going to stream, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? A good bit in advance, announce it and get it scheduled and everything. Dreadwolf says, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Green Warrior says, oh, you mean day? I don't know. No, on the night. On the night. Tuesday night. Maybe Sunday night. Maybe Thursday night. Maybe any night. But like I say, if I'm going to stream it, they're going to be the most likely ones. Sunday night. Tuesday night. Thursday night. Yeah. They're the most likely ones. Yeah. There we go. Dreadwolf says, but for the record, she did say that if I tell you what species I'm working on right now, you won't ban me, right? No, not at all. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Green Warrior says, of course, I always love some corruption. Okay. Dreadwolf says, I like to call it following one's desires. I'm working on Chinanisaurus. Just finished the model. Very nice. Okay, you're off the hook. As per our deal, says Dreadwolf. Okie dokie. So we're getting some serious enclosures done tonight. This looks fantastic. I nearly said fantastisch there. Don't know why. I don't speak a lot of German. Only basic German, but I do speak to a lot of people who are from Germany. So yeah, occasionally you get a little bit of that creep in. Yeah, yes, and not sponsored at all by Dr. Pepper. It is lovely. Oh, a sponsorship. That's when you know you've made it. Isn't that right, Tazzy? Pat that bum. Okay, right. Enough of that. Enclosure. Where's my enclosure list? Can't survive without that. Green Warrior says, next time if you're making an appropriate joke, you're going to have to make an oxaliar. Yeah. We already have quite a good oxaliar, to be fair. Canis Lupus says, what's the worst that could happen? I don't know. I don't know. I'm losing track of the chat now. It is early in the morning for me. I did have a pre-stream nap, though. I do like a good pre-stream nap. About 7 till about 9:45. 2 hours 45 minutes nap. Turns into a snooze at that point. Yeah. Green Warrior says, I wouldn't say good, no offence to the creator. I know you're not a fan of that. Dreadwolf says, I didn't forget about it, just letting the other mods shine before I do my own take on them. I'm going to do my best to pronounce your name right, mate. Vladimir Barilas. Hello, welcome to the stream, says Hand Dear. Yeah. Oh, Canis Lupus, yes. Why didn't that click? You know, what's the worst that could happen? I don't know. I could maybe spill me drink all over me keyboard and then stand up and trip over and knock me TV over and that falls on the PC and just destroys everything. It'd be like, why hasn't Wonders GTA posted a new species short recently? Why hasn't there been 5 today? Green Warrior says, it's fine, but you will make one if you make another inappropriate joke. Ah, crikey. You're killing me tonight. You're all killing me. Okay. I'm always watching with the eyes. He's got the eyes of that Pachycephalosaurus, you know, that crazy, massive, what is it, ornithomimid thing. Are you seeing that thing? It moves so creepy, and it's got them eyes, and the eyes sort of look like, and then occasionally they catch the camera and just stare right into your soul. When it released, my missus went, oh my god, that is so creepy. That's why I gave it the tag Dream Eater. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Okay, so Iguana Colossus then. That's looking alright, and then he wanted Tree 2 a few times over. I think it was three Tree 2s. Okay, just a couple through the middle, something like that. One about there. Give it a little rotate as well. Also as well, I was saying last stream, do you know, about Stuntman, the game Stuntman. I had it running near perfect, apart from one section, on the Xenia Xbox 360 emulator for PC. And I've done a full 100% playthrough of Stuntman Ignition. That's been uploaded, not published, but uploaded for over a week. And I've not actually uploaded it. Would you like me to premiere that one night? Or shall I just release it? Or shall I just scrap it? Right. It took a while to make. It's about 2 hours long. It's the full game. 100% the full game. Yeah. Known as a very difficult game as well. It's very entertaining to watch. Yeah. Stuntman Ignition for the 360 it is, but running on PC. Just let me know. Don't know what to do with it at the minute. I just uploaded it and I thought if it's a slow day, I'll premiere that. Yes. There we go. Loads of emojis in the chat. Chris says go with the premiere. Nice, nice. I think what I'll do is then maybe straight after this stream I'll hit premiere on it if you all wanted to join me. Chat along. It's about 2 hours. And obviously I can chat with people on the Discord in the background and in the live chat and everything, and it's all good. So before this stream ends, I'll hit premiere now, and then if you want to join us for that, it's obviously not Jurassic World Evolution, it's Stuntman Ignition. But yeah, all levels like Strung It, it's called, where you get a full like 100% combo from beginning to end of every stage, which is like 5-star everything all the way through. And although it looks fairly easy, to get that combo all the way through is very, very tough. Numerous restarts, but none of that's included. It's all edited out to just the perfect run. Each level perfect run, yeah. Not 20, 30, 40, 50 restarts on each one. The first Stuntman game's even harder. I've got that running on the PS2 emulator, but the problem is there's certain levels where you have to chase an AI car, and the emulator somehow, the pathing for it's broken. So there's about 4 levels which are just impassable without doing a cheat which unlocks all the levels, but then you don't get the same flow with the cinematics at the end, the film trailers and everything. So until that emulator gets an update where you can just play it through, I'm going to leave that one. And I got so far into that as well, it's crazy. Until I got to that stage, and then I'm looking up and it's like there's no fix. Try this build, try that build. Fail. Okay. Green Warrior says, just think of it as a Spinosaurid gang community service if you do crack a joke like that. Lol, I'm kidding, of course. Yeah. Dreadwolf says, oh sure, I think they are overrated, but it's fine. Green Warrior, oh, now you're on one. The Spinosaurid gang court will make it 2 Spinosaurids. Better stop while you're ahead. Oh, shots fired. Okay, right. Let's add a bit of. I mean, let's be honest. That when the tour track comes through this area, just let me know if this is going to be good enough for a Iguana Don rig enclosure. So the tour track will come through here, and obviously I hope that they're all round the pools of water, round here, possibly through the gap, through the middle. I mean, I quite like this one. It's a little bit plain, but it looks good. It's just like your typical grassy, foresty kind of enclosure. Semi-minimal effort, but I think it looks good. I quite like that. So I'm happy to move on to Enclosure 9 if you guys are happy with that. Enclosure 9 is going to be pure bedlam because Herrerasaurus rigs. And where's my list of Herrerasaurus rigs? It's on one of these. In here will be... nearly showed you my AdSense code there. That's like literally scribbled on there. I don't think that'd do anything anyway, even if you had that. I don't think. It's a one-off verification code. So, nearly saw it. Up my fingers over the last few letters. Okay. Okay, I'm just messing about with you now. Green Warrior says, I think I have a hole in my chest. That comment here. Oh. Dreadwolf says, never been one to shy away from a challenge, so bring it. This one will heal you right up then. I have at least 2 planned. 2 Spinosaurids planned. Well, the Spinosaurid enclosure is going to be getting some love then, isn't it? Yeah, I've made this enclosure big because I wanted loads of Spinosaurs in there. Yeah. But for the Herrerasaurus rig enclosure, and it was the suggestion of doing this enclosure that made me do the Herrerasaurus dinosaur short compilation. So in here will be Gajerasaurus, Monolophosaurus. Bearing in mind that one's missing off the vote, but it's kind of plain looking, and there's tons of others which, you know, are better anyway. Nanotyrannus, Nanoxaurus, Utahraptor, Concavinator, that's the AOG one, Advanced Operation Genesis. Concavinator, yeah. Australovenator ×2. There's another Concavinator as well. Scary monsters. I don't think I want to include scary monsters in there because it's not based on a real species. So I'll just kind of get rid of that for now. Alioramus, Achillobeta, Keretrosaurus, so there will be a hybrid going in there. Megaraptor and the Orcoraptor. There's also the Electrosaurus, and I think there's one other that's released since then as well, so I might have to update that list. But there is going to be 15 or 16 Herrerasaurus rig species in here. That's why it's so big. I want this to be literally cram-packed with Herrerasaurus. And then if we get that enclosure done, this stream, then we're sailing then. Then that's about a third of the enclosures done. Because then obviously that's 9, less than a third, but you know what I mean. Green Warrior says, I think I'm healed, magic. Pleasure doing business. Yeah. Green Warrior says, once the release, they'll be in every park I make. Dreadwolf says, it's going to be a while, so your punishment is knowing that you have to wait. I always have a plan. The thing is, though, Netraptor, you have, like, the way you release them is consistent. I like that. Every day, every other day, but it's a constant flow. With other mod authors, don't get me wrong, I'm not slagging anybody off who's making new species mods, but it can be 1 or 2 here, none for a while, then 1 or 2 here, you know. With Netraptor, it's like solid, isn't it? Every day, every other day. Something to look forward to. And at the minute, the new species mods have really slowed down as well. We'll be honest. It was to a point where sometimes I was making 10 new species shorts a day. 10 a day. 10 new species shorts a day. Lucky if I get 2 in now. I'm not moaning. I don't make mods, so I can't moan, so. Yeah. Green Warrior says, I can wait, I think. Yeah. Indeedio. Well, you're going to have to wait. No doubt about that. Okay. So I'm happy with that enclosure, the Hadrosaur one. Dreadwolf says, thanks, mate. Now imagine if I wasn't here. I know. I'm very appreciative. Thank you very much. Yeah. Can't talk now. Okay, so next up, Herrerasaurus rig enclosure. What is going to be the overall theme of this enclosure? What do you guys reckon? How shall I present this enclosure? Shall I do it more along the lines of something like this again? I think it'd be quite entertaining to see tons and tons of Herrerasauruses running around through a forest like this. You see, the thing is, if I do it wooded like that, because they're small, they'll all go hide in the trees. We don't want that. We want them out in the open where where they can be shown off. So, yeah. Green Warrior says, the Spinosaurid gang appreciates your service. Tour secret is safe with us. Very nice. So I'm just framing the enclosure now with plenty of trees. Canis Lupus says, would love to see a new species mod for the Microraptor and Archaeopteryx. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. The problem is the Archaeopteryx did actually fly, though, I believe. So that'd be the yeah. So I think that'd be a problem, unless you just had it very small and grounded. Oh, there's a mod idea. Do you know the parrots that come flying out the trees? Change them to Archaeopteryx. This is me, like, barking orders, yeah. Because the Dimorphodon's alright, but it lacks any kind of panache. It ain't got a lot of colour to it, has it, the Dimorphodon? It's just grey and boring. Grey, browny colour. Whereas the Archaeopteryx you could have as, like, crazy feathered beast. Well, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is the spider has gone. The bad news is now I don't know where it is. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. Okay, so I'm just framing the enclosures. Okay, Green Warrior says, wait, I think a certain Wonders GTA hacked the signal and listened into the conversation. Now he has to pledge to Spinosaurid gang by joining us. I'm not pledging to out, mate. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. Yeah? Yeah. It's always the best official line to go with. You didn't see nothing, didn't hear nothing. But you know everything. Oh, God. What am I even talking about anymore? Okay, so... yeah. What do you reckon, like, a nice... forest through here, similar to this, but with Herrerasaurus rigs running around everywhere. I think that's going to be a good idea. I think so. Righty-ho, righty-ho. Scenery mods then. I think we'll go for the same ratio again. Loads of these trees, and then same sort of ratio, so maybe 6 of them really big ones. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Redwood groups. Yeah, we'll do redwood groups to begin with. Straight in with the redwoods. There we go. Kind of sticking up, so they make sense then, don't they? Sticking up like that. Yeah, it's looking good. Bearing in mind, I will be filling in gaps while doing this. Oh, this is gonna be one big redwood enclosure. I ain't moaning. Redwood. Okay, yeah, we'll get a few small singular ones in. Just kind of here and there. Oh, that's densely packed there with redwoods, but there's still more potential yet. Big redwood, that looks too similar to the other ones. So does that one. Not bothered with that. Yeah, Green Warrior says, alright, if you say anything, your YouTube icon will become Spinosaurus for a day. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh, Christ. What is going on in that chat tonight? I'd like to know. Yeah, right. All right. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to bloody add in some of the... Oh, now you see. You get that. You get that going on. Let me smooth that off. That don't look too bad. But to be fair, a redwood forest don't want to be too like hilly anyway, does it? Let's be honest. Not actually letting me... Oh, that's a smooth tool. Oh, Christ. Okay. So, yeah, oh, what's going on? Yeah, we just want a little thing. I'll try and do it around, like in between these trees. Just to add some kind of variety to the elevation and whatnot. There we go. I must say right now, thank you very much everybody for tuning in for so long. Honestly, it does mean a lot. It really does. Okay, so... Oh, I've ruined the swamp. No, that looks alright anyway. A little bit of shale beach. Never hurt anybody. The shale beach. Yeah, shale beach. Shale beach. That looks alright anyway, with a little bit of shale just kind of coming over like that. Oh, it's a bit too much. No, that's alright. That's manageable. Dreadwolf says, glad to be here. Oh, thank you, mate. Yes. I do try and make the streams as entertaining as possible where I can. I do try. There we go. I need to smooth that out. That's gone a bit too thingy there. Green Warrior says, yes, thanks to the 9 people who stick to the end and everyone else now, the other 9 people didn't see a thing, right? Spectro Nemesis, hello there. Says, I'm going to go to sleep. Have a good night. Good luck for the park. Thank you, doing a desert somewhere. TY, thank you. Doing a desert somewhere. I'd like to, but there isn't a sand brush on Isla Pina, unfortunately. Which is a shame. I would love a good sand brush. He wishes he could. Wishes I could what? Use a sand brush? I do actually. Smooth. There we go. Scenery. I do want some of these thorns in here now then, because they'll actually stick out of the grass a little bit, just kind of along the general route. Oh, this here is going to be top dollar, this enclosure. And I think it's not going to be a Herrerasaurus enclosure, Herrerasaurus rig enclosure, unless there's going to be, do you know, I don't know, 100 in here. Green Warrior says, shake on the icon deal. Oh, you know I can't do that. Oh, I don't understand. In what way would I be breaking gang rules? That's what I'd like to know. There we go. All right, we've got loads of them thorns in there. That's good. Now we need a few of them giant redwoods. Yes. Giant redwood. Just to kick off proceedings. Need one of them in the middle. Yep. Just kind of a few. And the good thing is, because that's so close to the other ones, it kind of looks like it makes sense, almost. I want them mostly off to the side, so it kind of frames the enclosure with the odd one in the middle. Yeah. Green Warrior says, alright, hit list has been updated. Don't be surprised if you see a Spinosaurus in the backyard tonight. Be on your toes. Okay, fair enough. Right, so we've got that done now. That looks really good. Because now, just on the free cam mode, That looks good as it is. But the good thing is, with the way the tow track will go, it'll weave, weaving round here, weave, round this way. So you get all of these enclosures before you come back. So the variety of enclosures as you go through will be good. Do you know what I mean? Wanted to keep it nice and varied, so it's not like, oh, now it's like 5 or 6 of the same enclosure over and over again, then 5 or 6 of them and 5 or 6 of them. Terrain constraints, that's nice. Green Warrior says, it'd be funny if you hear a Spinosaur roar right as you laugh, then just your shocked face. It's like, oh, yeah. Then yeah. I assumed it was yours. You meant your shocked face. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Terrain constraints. It's because of them bloody thorns I put in. That's what it is. There we go. That's quite a long stretch there without any water. There we go. Kind of wants a bit more. Because there's going to be a lot of Herrerasaurus in here. Herrerasaurus rigs. So you kind of need them spread out to some degree. That looks good. That looks very good. So now when you come into this enclosure, yeah, I do need to pepper with a bit of grass as well. So we'll go for dirt. Green Warrior says, wasn't there a mod that removed building restraints, or am I tripping? Yeah, I think there was. If anybody wants to put a link in for that, please do. Because I've never used it, just so you can put buildings anywhere, essentially. Okay, yeah, we'll have a nice dirty pool there. Light dirt. Just going around the enclosure, look, just peppering. Yes. Oh yeah, that looks much better. That looks fantastic, actually. Herrerasaurus are quite small, aren't they? I'm gonna have to let me just test what the brushes are like over here. Grassland. Yeah, we'll have a few little patches of grassland then. Nothing too extravagant. Let's get a bit of grassland down. Yep. Yes. Jerry the Barry says, I'm back, not home though. It's 3:31 at night. Oh, blooming heck. Crikey. Dreadwolf says, now that'd be very useful. Yeah, it would. It would. Just being able to put buildings anywhere. In water as well. That would be good. It's getting a few ferns and everything in there. Green Warrior says, hey Jerry, you're part of the Spinosaurid gang, right? Let me have a look for the scenery as well, because yeah, I'm putting all the grasses and the finer touches in once the tow track is in place. Yeah, because otherwise already I'm going to have trouble navigating all them thorns and everything, and I'll put rocks in and everything. Canis Lupus, thank you for putting the quiz link back in there as well. That is spot on, thank you, mate. We've got a nice enclosure now. Look at that. That is splendid. Right, what's enclosure 10? I'm just Eutyrannus on its own. Okay. It shall be done. But I think I will be ending the stream very, very shortly. Now, what I'm going to do is... What I'm going to do is, before I hear a Spinosaur roaring, I'm going to go to the YouTube page. I'm going to hit Instant Premiere on that Stuntman Ignition long play. So if you want to join for that, then I will put the link in the chat real quick. So, one moment, please. There we go. I need to stretch that a little bit. Yeah, just checking to see if there's any new species mods. Nope. Update available on Bumpy. What's the update? Fix some issue with the lock files. Fix the white splotches around one side of the body. Didn't even notice. So if I hit Premiere, are you guys going to join me over for that? Because I'm going to put the link in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me find where it is. There it is. What's that? No, content. There we go. Oh, yes. Okie dokie. Because rather than just end the stream, you know what I mean? I'd rather carry on speaking to you all, watch the Stuntman playthrough. And I will warn you ahead of time, there is one chapter of that game in the emulator that basically is graphically very broken. Bearing in mind that Stuntman is already a tough... Well, Stuntman Ignition's a tough game to begin with. So, in a way, it's kind of like doing it on expert mode, because you can barely see what's happening. Just for that one chapter, the rest plays fine. So, an entire chapter of the game, 6 full stages, so it's only about 10-15 minutes of it, out of like 2 hours. But it's expert mode. So, if you've got epilepsy, or you're sensitive to light in any way like that, be careful of that chapter. And I'll let you know now that it's Strike Force or Omega. So when you see it coming, if you've got epilepsy, look away. Yeah, because it goes absolutely mental. Yeah. But the rest of the game runs fine, and it is a very, very good game as well. If you want help setting the emulator up to play Stuntman Ignition, so you can try it for yourself, bearing in mind the emulator does update, so I'm willing to bet that in a short space of time, you know, Strike Force Omega, that chapter will work properly on that. Who knows? Right, let me change this to Instant Premiere then. Publish. Yes. Yes. There we go. Chris says, I will. Thank you very much. With a little thumbs up as well. Okie dokie. Let me find this. Kandoka. Hello there. Says, hi. How's it going, dude? You okay? Yes, good, good. There we go. I have just scheduled in that premiere. So I'm going to put this in the chat for you. This will be starting any minute now. It's about 2 hours long. Jump in, jump out, as you see fit. Kandoka says, do you remember me? It may have been from quite a while ago. Jerry says, Green, sorry for the late response. That's all good. Yeah, that premiere has just started. So if you want to join me over in the chat for that one, I'm going to wrap up this stream in about 1 minute, something like that. Love it if you come over for the Stuntman thing. Remember, I will boot up Discord. I'll boot up Discord now. So if you want to chat with me further behind the scenes on Discord, then I'll give you my Discord name so you can just message me on there. That's all good. 1 second. There it is. There we go. Paste that in. And so. Yep. Cannon Slooper says, I'm going to head off now, mate. Going to bed. It's 2:38. Have a good one. Yes, take it easy, dude. Kandoka says, how? Yep, that's the name there, mate, for AV UK. It's right there. Green Warrior says, all right, feel free to read the convo between me and NetRaptor about our deal. Yeah. Okay. So, paste that in there. Kandoka says, how many dinosaurs do you have? Tons. But for the sake of doing this park build, I've not got that many installed. I will just be honest with you right there. Yeah, I'll join you over in the premiere real soon, okay? Let me just drop a save right there. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for joining us. I will try and get 1 or 2 midweek streams in this coming week. Maybe Sunday night, might be Tuesday night, might be Thursday night. So the premiere is starting, and I'll catch you all again real soon, okay? Hop over there, message me on Discord, whatever. Stay in touch, Thank you all for sticking with me for so long tonight. I hope you have a good weekend. Catch you all over in the other chat. It's already starting, so I'll catch you very soon, okay? Farewell, everybody. Bye-bye.